We are live here. It's noon, so it should be up. I am looking on Pacer right now, and I'll put that up for you guys to see. Share screen, Chrome tab. There is this is the Pacer case. Case is USA versus sealed search warrant. And we are now looking for it. Yes. Selena Lemma, second. You guys are funny. So, hey again, everybody. So here is the search warrant stuff. All right, so let's see. They were told by noon. So let's see what's here. Did they wait till the last minute? Oh, it is. All right, so there's an order to unseal. Okay, there's so many people on this right now. I bet it's blowing up the court system because so many people are waiting. But as you guys can see there, it says let me see if I can bring it up bigger. Yeah, it says order to unseal. So if you scroll back up a little bit, it says order 94. It said we'll go down here to 94. On or before noon Eastern time on Friday, August 26, 2022, the government shall file in the public docket a version of the affidavit containing the redactions proposed in a previous filing, signed by the magistrate. Okay. So the magistrate filed a order declaring things get unsealed. So let's see what we get. Oh, wow. It crashed everything. All right. So, yeah, this is going to go down because there are going to be so many people watching this. So let's find out what happened. Okay. What? Hold on. I didn't ask for anything. All right. I'm going to stop sharing. I wonder if that's screwing me up. Otherwise, people are going to crash the court website and Pacer. So let's see. Is this going to be the end for Trump or what's going to happen? Also, Hayden, I'm sending you the new link if you're out there, brother. All right. Yes, thank you. I broke Pacer. I know. I try. So where is it? Come on. It's ridiculous. Internet, you are killing me right now. Brother. Oh, come on. Docket report. Let's go. Yeah, guys, give me a like on this. Let's see if we can get some good stuff going here. Here we go. Why is this thing so damn slow? Run report. Oh my gosh. Ermagerd. This goes like old people pee. All right, hold on here. Now I gotta fucking fix this too. Oh, there we go. I had to fix it. I didn't put my thumbnail in. All right. Earth-shattering live stream riveting. I know. Oh, it is down. Come on. You are killing me. So let's see what's actually in there. Like I said, let's see if there's a there. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on. All right. This is the case. USA versus sealed search warrant. Let's refresh it and see what we get. Riveting. Yes. The worst part about this, I can't even call you a boomer for this not working. I know. It's just the government not doing its thing. It is just, guys, this is running awfully slow. You're just so shook from all the explosive live streaming. I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. But yeah, oh no, this is so scary, so riveting. Come on. Okay, let's try again. Docket report. Yeah, everyone is checking these out right now. I know. Yeah, Alpha Fox. I know everybody's all over. Yeah, everybody's trying to do this right now. These are like $18 government websites. Yeah, but you know what? Pacer works pretty good. Yeah, everybody's mobbing it all at once. Yeah, Harley, exactly. The government's like, you could force us to release it, but you can't force us to make our website work. Ain't that the fucking truth? Ain't that the truth? Alpha, yeah, saying, did you try turning it off then back on? Yes. Did I turn the government off then back on? Oh, we advanced. Run report. Come on. Fucking do it. I know you can do it. We already got Matthew Moore acquitted, so let's keep going. It will be fun to play fill in the blanks when we get it. Yes, it will be. It will be very fun. So let's see there. And also, guys, if you didn't know, this morning we were doing the Matthew Moore trial. Yes, he was acquitted on all counts, which was really good news. So, a good story to start the day off, and we shall see what this is going to be and what kind of story this is going to turn into. So let's try this. image. Oh, hold on here. Trying to click on all the stuff on Pacer so I don't crash it. All right. So let's see where we're at. Okay. We're here. Let's go. Oh, Andrew said Ricada should be trying to email you. Oh, okay. Oh, Law Patrol said, no. Okay. Yeah. I'll get back in touch with him. Ricada's trying to get my contact info. Heads up. I'll work on that. Well, Law Patrol said, come on over. Oh, well, good. Everybody come on over. Let's talk. All right. So this is what Pacer looks like if you guys have never seen it. And this is the entire thing that's been filed. Every single thing you can look up. Because what you do is click on these numbers and all the documents are available. All documents are open. All right. Okay, I think this is it. Time for the money shot, guys. Hayden, how you doing?
Yeah, can't complain. Yes, I I tried to get the redirect to work. Still booming around a little bit, but I've tried to get everyone to. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. I appreciate it. Somebody's asking, where did I just see this? Can Trump get an unredacted copy? Not yet. That's kind of one of the shitty parts about it with a search warrant. Until the case has been filed and things have been going, and whether or not they do file a case. 14 pages, 3 pages. All right, we're going to download all. Because I'm downloading all these motherfuckers, and we're going to read them PDF style off Adobe. We're not going to rely on the internet to keep working. So you don't get the cert. You don't get all the goods until you actually have a case going. So it'll be a little while. Thank you, AJ. I did see that. I will get in touch with him. Has there been any news yet in the not guilty verdict? Yes, 6 hour. Matthew Moore was found not guilty. We've been following a trial all week, and it's where the prosecutors stormed out yesterday morning like little kids. The guy got acquitted this morning of murder, so that was a nice result for everybody. How are you doing otherwise, Hayden?
Oh yeah, can't complain. It's been a bit of a week, but just sitting, kicking back, just trying to have a chill evening, and then I hear that this has dropped, and I figured just ask what the go was, because you're going to be able to give a much better overview of this than I am. So,
well, thank you. Also, guys, if you didn't notice, it does cost money to use Pacer if you download things.
Oh yes, Pacer's a son of. Oh, that was close. Pacer's a pain in the ass.
Well, you could say that. You can son of a bitch. This isn't public television.
Ah, fair enough then.
It's all good. It's like The Simpsons. Can I say crap on this channel? Yes, son, you can.
I was actually really interested to find out that non-US citizens can sign up for Pacer.
Oh, I mean,
don't get me wrong, I completely regret it, but
yeah, well, no, I mean, it's you're gonna, there's a free up to a certain amount, I think, for normal people, but I ended up, I've used the shit out of Pacer mainly. I've used the Pacer more since I've had a YouTube channel than I did before.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's basically the way it works.
Why are these not downloading? Oh my gosh. Erms McGursh. McGurd. Come on, bruh. Why are you not working? Download documents. We're just waiting for a minute. This is ridiculous. Alpha Fox says, yeah, but the cost of Westlaw, man. Use Lexus. That's what the real guys use. Lexus Although I don't pay for Lexus, so I use one called Decisus. It's the Bar Association pays for it.
Oh.
Yeah. Carlos Ramirez, the same shirt. Well, yeah, it's the same shirt. I'm not changing shirts in between shows.
Well, to be fair, I wear the same shirt for every show, so.
Well, yeah, where is, I was gonna say, what time? It's like almost 4 a.m. there, isn't it, for you guys?
2:15.
It's only 2:50. Oh, 12 hour. Okay, you're only 14 hours ahead. Oh,
Yeah. Could be
okay.
worse.
Yeah. Your download will begin in a separate window. You'd better. I already deal with the post office giving me problems this week. I don't need Pacer giving me problems. So, yeah, CG's right. The server's getting its back blown out right now. Oh my god. Okay, they're here. They're here. All right. All right. All right. He opened. Ooh. So what just opened up? 98 main, and then I need 98 1.
All right, 2 seconds. I'm going to see if I can beat your record to go to the loo.
Okay. Well, I'll be right here. I'm going to wait till you get in here. So. All right. Let me know when you're back. Okay, guys, we got it. We got the goods. We got the goods. Share. Stop sharing screen. Share. Window. There we go. All right. Let me see how this looks for you guys. Oh, wearing the shirt, same shirt 2 days in a row. No, I wore a lighter blue shirt, and this is a darker blue shirt. Sorry. You guys have me all confused. No, I've worn 2 different shirts. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, who called me? Quartz called me. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I've already dealt with that. So, let me know when you're back, Hayden. AJ John says, "Have you tried being gayer than the government?" No, that's a level of gay I don't think I can do. I expected a giant black box. Oh no, we're gonna get to that. Don't you worry. There's probably gonna be a lot of that. All right, yeah. Somebody's saying they expect a bunch of black lines, and they're probably right. But let's start.
Yeah.
So this is the notice of the notifiling of redacted memorandum. All right.
Yep.
So let's start. The United States hereby gives notice that it is filing this, which was previously done under seal. In the interest of transparency, yeah, from the FBI, I'm sure they're going to be transparent. And that principal limitations on judicial proceedings should be narrowly tailored. The government will move at the appropriate time to unseal its notice and redacted version. Yes, an unredacted version of an ex parte memorandum that the defendant and the subject of it never got to see, but everybody's just trusting this is the proper redaction. Yes, and signed by a United States attorney, no less, for the Southern District of Florida. So here is the proposed redactions they're talking about. For reasons explained below, the government marked redactions must be sealed to protect the safety and privacy of a number of civilian witnesses and law enforcement personnel, which sounds like a bunch of bullshit, but hey, here we are. Here's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Given the circumstances in this matter, they talk about how it's so unprecedented. We're getting through it. The government met its burden that overrides interest in complete unsealing of it. They're worried about people getting threatened, which, hey, they bring up what's increased specific threats of violence to identified FBI agents.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you guys get caught manufacturing terrorist plots, people tend to think you might be terrorist. Overall violent threats to FBI personnel. I mean, you guys have guns, deal with it. And the armed attack on the FBI office in Cincinnati. I mean, oops. It's a good thing they got guns. I mean, should I sit here and say based? I won't. I'm not going to say he was based. But hey, the guy decided he had to do what he had to do. So this is all the preamble, blah 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 blah. Witness information is so scurry. Okay. Here we go. All right.
So
Okay.
hang on, can I just clarify? So the FBI are basically saying this.
I'm in danger.
Yes, that they are in danger.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
Wusses. All
yes,
right, where are we?
they're in danger. Yes, the guys with guns who want bad guys are in danger.
Okay.
Sorry. So see it like yes. So now we're getting to the black lines, ladies and gentlemen. Those beautiful black lines. Yes, just beautiful.
Typical court government redactions. Love it.
Yes. Meanwhile, FBI agents who have publicly been identified in connection with this investigation have received threats of violence from members of the public. Imagine that. People may be upset. Carlos Ramirez, a new member. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate the support. Yeah, imagine that. People think you're a part of a corrupt government. And somebody said Mad Libs, the FBI edition. Yes. Yes. Imagine that. People are upset with you and think you're a bad guy. Are these people sitting there wondering, like, why do people hate us? But let's keep going. The investigation roadmap, blah, 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 blah. More black lines, more black lines. More black lines, more black lines. Yes, there we go. How's that for a redaction, Hayden? I mean, if this doesn't tell you
basically reports, it's yeah, okay.
The DOJ is telling you to go fuck yourself.
Basically, I'm not gonna lie. I'm terrified that this is what the FOI reports are going to look like for the Amber Heard stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so the government's maintaining stuff under seal. All right. So I think I may have downloaded the wrong thing here. So Exhibit B. Oh, the attachments. Okay. They make a bunch of they say for agent safety. Okay. And then the reason why they're withholding, they can't even tell you the reason why they're withholding it. I mean, look at that. They can't tell you anything. And the agent signature is blacked out for agent safety. Okay. So apparently we got to go back into I got to go back in here and dig this out because apparently I didn't click on the right thing. So let's see. Oh, here we go. Oh, I did. I think I've got it. All right. Let's see. Okay, I think I got to get the rest of these. I think I clicked. Yeah, I think we ordered at the wrong doc, guys. Hold on. 8892. Yeah. What's up?
Shane? You should have just put some black construction paper and put it on the screen.
Yeah. I can just black everything out. Yeah, just leave the screen blank. Yeah, that's great. Sean boomered this. I didn't boomer shit. This has not been properly labeled. I take offense to that, good sir. But there you go. Here's a preview. Here is a preview. This is protecting the investigation. Sure, it might be Courtney, but the FBI has not demonstrated itself to be trustworthy lately, considering they get caught faking terrorist attacks and also lying on warrant applications. I don't trust them because they did that, and only one guy got in trouble, and he got in trouble for no real time. So I'm not, if we're playing the trust game, they are not somebody I'm playing with. They're not going to do my trust fall.
Exactly. Redactions are only even remotely applicable or trustworthy if there's good faith in regards to it, which is just something that the FBI has been lacking for how
Pacer's
many
down
decades.
again. Everybody's blown it up. God almighty. Oh
yeah, you're
my
right, Courtney.
gosh.
That's exactly what it's like. But that's the simple fact of the matter is, even here in Australia, I personally treat every single police officer exactly the same because I've had to deal with those bad apples in the past.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, but
No. So, yeah, and and you may not like that, but yeah, they are not in the trust business right now. They're not in the nest in the trust tree. No, they're not. I'm in the pocket of the FBI. I certainly am not being paid like somebody who's in the pocket of the FBI. I can tell you that much.
well, hang on, aren't you running it? Shouldn't you just give yourself a pay rise?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Apparently, I thought I was running it if Nick takes over, but yeah, I'm like, but I disbanded it, so I'm out of a job.
Well, that's just it. I've been told that because my country doesn't exist as Australian foreign minister, I just get to put my feet up.
Yeah, I did see that. That was kind of funny. Yeah, so you get to be, why aren't you made the prime minister? So I can be like, "Oi, prime minister!"
Hey, Mr. Prime Minister.
Yeah,
in the watering hole out the back.
Yeah, you can just sit in your, and eat your hot dog and drink your water, drink your beer. All right, come on, run, find this case. Fucking God Almighty, this is so frustrating.
That's what she said.
So frustrating. Let's not forget the 30th anniversary of Ruby Ridge. Yes, that just occurred recently. Yes. And Godspeed to Randy Weaver. He passed away this year. Hopefully, it was nice reuniting with his wife and his son. But yeah, that just happened. Never forget what happened up on Ruby Ridge. Are you familiar with that, Hayden?
That was the 11-day siege in 92, wasn't it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All over allegedly a 1/4 inch of a shotgun barrel. And it's not clear that the informant didn't do it himself. Because Randy Weaver was acquitted of all charges. And then the government settled with him. And then his buddy, Kevin Harris, who got into a gunfight with U.S. Marshals when his son got killed. Like, they were shooting it out in the woods. And he got money, too. That shows you how bad it was. Like, you get into a gunfight with the federal agents and they cut you a check.
That was sus.
Yeah, I'm trying not to be Rakita.
I do hope that there's no rule against the sound effects. I do have a great deal of them.
Rule on sound effects. Do I look like the guy who's like, no, you can't. We can't have fun here. Controller Hog, is there something of value? If I can get the damn things to load up and download, we might have something of value. But right now, no. I'm sure if you go on Twitter, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, Trump is done for now. The bombshells have finally arrived. After 6 years of waiting and bombshells and the walls closing in and the beginning of the end, he's finally done for now. The Orange Hitler's gone.
Let's have a look.
Yeah. Yes, Randy Quaid was in a movie based on it. Yep, he was 100%. Yeah, it was actually not a bad movie. But yeah, and the
right, so this is the 88 pages.
They shot Vicky Weaver in the face through a door, and she was unarmed. The FBI actually, after a while, set up an ROE, the rules of engagement, where shoot any adults on sight. Not even if they were armed. Any adults, they were greenlit. And it was so bad, the Denver Police Department had a SWAT team, and they came out to help. Like they were like, they were requested, so they came and assisted the FBI. They packed up and went home when they learned that's what the rules were. They're like, we ain't doing that, and they left. And as they shot Vicky through a door. So as she's laying there with her head spilled open in front of the family, they over the loudspeakers the next morning said, we're having pancakes, Mrs. Weaver. What are you and your kids eating this morning? Yeah. Bunch of evil fuckers.
I just chucked it in the private chat. Someone's already posted on Twitter, so you might be able to download it from there. It's the 88 pages.
Oh, somebody's already got it on Twitter? All right. Okay, good. We got it now. We'll do that. Save. All right, that helps. Whoever did that just did God's work for everyone, because this was horrible. All right, desktop.
I tell you what, if someone's gone to the effort of making an 88-page affidavit just to screw with people, though.
Well, it's the FBI. I mean,
I
how much
like it was
going to be like, this is what Trump has said.
Fair enough. Are you able to change the layout? I'm just acutely aware that I'm taking up the bottom quarter of the page of it.
I don't know if we can. I mean, we can go to the sides.
There we go. That's
but
better.
I don't know if that'll be any better. All right, guys. Here we go. It's time to fuck. We got it. All right, zooming in on this bad boy. Okay. So the government's conducting an internal criminal investigation regarding a result of the United States National Archives and Records Administration. So the National Archives, governs all the papers. I'm sure you guys have understood that in the meantime. And then here and after that on. So let's see here. Stated on January 28th or January 18th, they received 15 boxes of records, which have been transported from the president from the White House to his Mar-a-Lago residence. They were reported by NARA to contain, among other things, highly classified documents, allegedly, intermingled with other records. After that, the FBI wanted to determine how the documents were removed from the White House and became stored at the premises. So let's see. We're just going to be reading along here. Who may have accessed them, anything of that, because if they were classified, yes, you have to control access and control to them. The FBI's investigation has established that documents bearing classification markings which appear to contain national defense information were among the materials contained in the 15 boxes that were stored at the premises in an unauthorized location. Okay. Black lines. Further, there's probable cause to believe that additional documents that contain classified national defense information or that are presidential records subject to record retention requirements currently remain at the premises. He's allowed to retain presidential records. What do you think goes in the presidential fucking libraries of these guys? I mean, Obama's got a shitload of presidential records, and he doesn't have a presidential library yet. They are allowed to hold on a lot of things.
So tell me this. So the difference between presidential records and private correspondence, is that the ones that go into the archives compared to what they're allowed to hold on to?
Well,
I'm still trying to wrap my head around
if you go to like the presidential library, so like Ronald Reagan has a presidential library. Bill Clinton has a presidential library. In those things, they're considered, the National Archives works with those entities and their documents that are preserved. There's classified materials. All that stuff gets to stay there in those locations, and they release them and work on them. It's just like a museum. They release papers and documents all the time.
Okay.
But yes, there are different things. Like if Trump is sitting there and draws on the back of like a set of nuclear plans, like this big, like dick-sized monster, like attacking a city while he's getting briefed. Yes, that would be something that could be retained. But if he's sitting there drawn on a napkin, like, "Dear Nancy, go fuck yourself, sign Donald." That would not be a presidential.
That should be in the archive anyway.
Well, that would be his personal one if it wasn't submitted.
Okay. But is he the one that decides what the presidential records are or aren't? Or is
every president since the Presidential Records Act has been signed into law, has fought with the National Archives over what are records and what aren't. Every president, Carter onwards, has fought over that. So this guy, Mr. Blackbar, I am a special agent with the FBI assigned to the Washington field office, and you're probably crooked and dirty. During this time, I received training at the FBI Academy located in Quantico, Virginia, specifically to counterintelligence and espionage investigations. And I'm very corrupt. Did I mention how corrupt I am? Based upon my experience and training, I'm familiar with the efforts used to unlawfully collect, retain, and disseminate sensitive government information. I make this affidavit pursuant to Rule 41 of the federal rules, and this is where you have to clarify a location. So it's at 1100 South Ocean Boulevard, and the premises is Mar-a-Lago, and he further describes it in the attachments. So part of the warrant is you have to specifically state where you want to go. Based upon the following facts, there's probable cause to believe that the locations will contain contraband, fruits of crime, or other items illegally possessed in violation of 18 U.S.C. 793, 1519, or 2071. So each one of those, because now we know what they're looking for, is 18 U.S.C. 793 is gathering, transmitting, or losing defense information. Okay. 2071 is the concealment, removal, or mutilation of anything filed with any court or deposited with the United States. You can't just destroy records. Okay. So that's what they're claiming with that. And then the last one they're claiming is 1519. And 1519 is, I'll make sure I know it right, is the destruction, alteration, or falsification of records in federal investigations and bankruptcy. So I wonder what that is, because that just seems like now they're fishing.
Well, I mean, who is it at all that Trump would potentially want to alter documents in relation to?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that, because I think they're, you know, the Russians. So the source of evidence, it's because, and he outlines that I was able to interview witnesses, and this is what I've learned, and I'm testifying to it in the affidavit. And then under 18 U.S.C. 793, he talks about basically this is the actual language from it. So we just went over that. You can't, the dissemination of national defense material. He talks about under Executive Order 13526, information in any form may be classified if it is owned by, produced by, or for, or is under control of the United States government, falls under one of the categories set forth in the Executive Order, top secret, secret, and or confidential. And 3 is classified by an original classification authority who determines its unauthorized disclosure reasonably could be expected to result in damage to national security. So the original classification authority, that would be like the CIA if they gave something up, if they created something, or any group who initially makes it that can classify it.
Okay.
But the government, like Trump, can have things and classify it, but generally he's not the original classification authority. And then they talk about unauthorized disclosure could result in damage to national security. The information could be classified as confidential and properly safeguarded. Where its disclosure could reasonably result in serious damage to national security, it's classified as secret. Where its results could be exceptionally grave damage to national security, it's top secret. So there you go. This is also, if you don't know any of this stuff, there's also, it's called a top secret SCI classification, and that's an access level you can get to. That's above top secret. Sensitive compartmented information means classified information concerning or derived from intelligence sources, methods, or analytical processes, which are required to be handled with formal access control systems. So have you ever heard of a SCIF, Hayden? The
SCIF.
It's like have you seen 13 Hours?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
So imagine like a secured room where you can't bring cell phones or any electronic devices in. And it's a secure compartmentalized intelligence facility. Okay. It's meant so you can handle things in that room and nothing leaves that room. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So
Gotcha.
they're going to talk about special intelligence here is designed to is a control system designed to protect technical information there. They talk about human, which is human-based intelligence from clandestine human resources. Um, basically like when spies get things from people.
Mhm.
The Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, also known as FISA, is a dissemination control where the courts are to do things. And that's also the thing the FBI lied to get the wiretaps on Trump previously.
Mm.
So, classified information can also be marked as not releasable to foreign nationals, governments, or non-U.S. citizens, and it can be called no foreign. Um, classified information can be marked as originator controlled, abbreviated as ORCON. Yeah, I've learned a lot of this stuff over the time. It's actually interesting when you read about national security law. Um, indicates that beyond pre-approved U.S. entries requires the originator to declassify it. Even then, I think the president would still have the ability to declassify it ultimately, because that's like saying the CIA has more control than the president, and I don't think it works that way because they're all part of the executive branch, and guess who's number one at the executive branch? The
Yeah, I
president.
mean, surely he'd just be able to put out an executive
Yeah.
order, wouldn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. It's not Brandon Lesko. Oh, well, good. I was gonna say I was looking forward to Brandon Lesko. What the fuck is this redacted bullshit? Yeah. And guys, sorry, I was reading. I was been reading this. I hadn't been reading. Do you mind following along in chat, see what people are saying
Yeah, sure.
as I go here? I was just making sure in case I don't miss anything.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, just while I'm chugging along here, because there's a lot to read, and I don't do this like Kurt style.
Okay.
They talk about classified information. Well, he reads through this stuff pretty good. He reads about classified information can be determined by appropriate government officials eligible for access and who possess a need to know. And then you probably have heard that before. A lot of you guys have heard, if you don't have a need to know, you don't get to learn about it. But this is where like you get a security clearance, and that clearance allows you to access information. Allowing that person access to classified government information. That person is required and must agree to properly protect the classified information by not disclosing it to people who aren't allowed to receive it, by not unlawfully removing it from where it's stored, and by not storing the stuff in unauthorized locations. So when you get a security clearance, you have to take a bunch of things, like you have to learn what you can and can't do. There's a lot behind it.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. If a person is not eligible to receive classified information may not be disclosed to that person. Well, unless it's declassified by giving it to them. In order for a foreign government to receive classified information, the originating agency must determine such release is appropriate. And I know for a fact that doesn't happen because presidents share information when they're dealing with dignitaries and heads of state.
Mm-hmm.
So here they talk about furthermore about regulating and protecting things. They talk about the CFR, which is the Code of Federal Regulations, which is the actual book of regulations that agencies pass that are built upon the laws that enable them. So this here talks about the different things that were going on, and how you protect it, what you need to do, how you build vaults. And then he talks about here the statutes, and he quotes from the parts that he wanted to point out. These both contain the destroying records, which is interesting because, now there's, it's not the Espionage Act. It's about destroying records or retaining records. So all this people were fucking beating their dicks raw about, oh, it's the Espionage Act. Nope, not there. This warrant doesn't talk about the Espionage Act. So the probable cause. On February, the special agent in charge of the National Archives Inspector General Office sent an email to the DOJ, and they said that according to a preliminary review of the 15 boxes indicated they contain newspapers, magazines, printed news articles, photos, miscellaneous printouts, presidential correspondence, and personal post-presidential records, and a lot of classified records, which means what? A most significant...
That's very bloody vague.
Yeah. Of most concern was that highly classified records... I mean, they're really concerned. They're concerned. Classified records were unfolded intermixed with other records and otherwise improperly identified. So they're asking for them back, and this is where they're going to try to gotcha. Like, we demanded them back and you gave them to us, but you didn't give them back to us in the way we wanted. So that's how we're going to, that's the gotcha. That's the gotcha. That could be one of the gotchas here. He did what we wanted, but not the way he should have done. Like, really?
There's a chat there from Patty F. Did Hillary actually have her own server with all sorts of information on it as well?
Yeah, she had a lot of, it was secret and confidential information. Yeah. It was her way of getting around records keeping requirements.
Okay.
Yes. And, you know, people like to say butter emails. It's like, and then she wiped those servers clean despite having a subpoena being told you need to produce these. So, yeah. Yes, and I can say, I don't know about Australia, but if you are receiving a subpoena and you destroy information, then that turns into a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem here in America. It's called evidence tampering.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yes. Also, one of these nights, I'm going to need to sit down with you. You're going to have to explain to me how you do some of these things you have set up on your... I'm going to need some...
It's actually really helpful. I've got one of these.
Oh, well, yeah. Not that part. I mean the other stuff you have set up.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yep.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, we're going to keep going here. Is that a gold bar or a butter?
I think it's butter.
Oh, butter. Yeah, butter emails. Yeah. You know, and honestly, Courtney, it's not butter emails. If anybody breaks the law, you know, if we keep saying nobody's above the law, then nobody's above the law.
Well, that's the way that it should be.
Yes. Okay, so the archivist of the United States, and that's actually a person in charge of the National Archives, sent a letter to the Congress Committee on Oversight. Okay, so now they're talking to people in Congress, and they've had ongoing communications with President Trump regarding his transfer of 15 boxes. You know, they've identified things. The letter also stated because NAR identified classified information in the boxes, staff has been in communication with the Department of Justice. So that's what they did? Are you fucking kidding me? They returned what you wanted. On February 18, 2022, the same day, the Save America Political Action Committee posted the following statement on behalf of Trump. The National Archives did not find anything. They were given upon request the presidential records in an ordinary routine process to ensure the preservation of my legacy and in accordance with the Presidential Records Act. An image of the statement is below. Okay, yeah, and you've probably seen these on Twitter. These things, the Save America PAC, that they release statements for Trump. Okay, now we've got some redactions.
That's pretty heavily redacted.
Yes, now we've got the black bars of justice.
I'm surprised they didn't redact the page name.
Bifron's Chelsea's not adopted. Chelsea's dad is Webb Hubble. Different, not exactly a... Not that exactly, but yes, close. Best the black bars of transparency. More black bars. Let's just look. An entire page of redaction. Hold on, guys. I have to take this real quick. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. I'll hold down the port. That is a hell of a lot of redaction, specifically for what they're asking for as well. That's what do we got? While he's on the phone, I'll just go through some of these. Her aides destroyed phones and devices too. Really? Okay. See, that's what really annoys me, especially internationally. We didn't hear a lot about this. I mean, all we heard was that. Obviously, we heard specific things based on who was on what side of the media divide and that sort of thing. But it's not even that I'm upside down. It's literally that. I mean, we've got 2/3 of our media is owned by Murdoch, and the rest of it you don't necessarily trust anyway. Imagine trying to defend Hillary. Yeah, well, like I was saying, the trouble is that there were plenty of people here that thought that they were able to because they didn't know any of this stuff. I mean, this is literally the first that I've heard about her having her own server, and we didn't hear a lot about it either. Oh, there you go. So, Hillary was a Dem. That's why Comey wouldn't charge her, even though Comey admitted that she did violations. He couldn't prove intent. Yeah, I'm not even sure if it's MAGA at this point as it is Make the World Great Again. Because it's no, sorry, I should rephrase that. Make the Western nations great again. That one's probably going to come back to bite me in the ass. Feast is a joke. What else we got? Cigar moments from the divorce. So I'm just going right back, just because there were some interesting comments here, and I just, for anyone that knows me from my channel, I generally like read pretty much everything. To the point where it does annoy people, I'll be perfectly honest. I'm well aware of that. Don't think classified documents are allowed outside secure facilities, and the presidential records charge is a way to get around the potential issue that has been declassified. Okay. Thought that everyone takes pencils, pens, logos, and erasers from the presidential office. See, if I went if I went to the White House and I got to stop in for a day, look around, all that sort of stuff, if I didn't come away with at least a pencil to put on a shelf or something, I'd be pissed off. Like souvenirs. Interesting that no one minded the 33 million documents Obama took. Interesting. Wonder if Pace is doing any better now, or if everyone's still trying to access it. All right, where are we? So there's new comments. Go right back down to the bottom. You didn't hear about it because the government-run media didn't talk about it. I'm only up to the beating cock raw comment. Oh, you got some distance to cover there. Not Brandon. Let's go. Make the truth great again. Actually, yes, I like that. The redaction stole my wife. Make being a decent human great again. Yeah, actually, that's another one I can get behind. Alpha Fox Adam. I'll ask Sean that one when he comes back because I'm not 100% sure what that refers to. My grandmother says Obama is behind all of this. Oh, God. Redactions are racist. Well, I'm mad at Nick. Oh, okay. I love to see NARA's prove they found classified documents. National Archives proof that they found classified documents mingled in. Got a NASA pen somewhere. Cool. Trump should have known they would use everything against him, though. If it was me, I wouldn't have taken a step home. I wouldn't have taken anything home from that cesspool. No, fair enough. So we're looking at it as about as transparent as Vander Black. No, he didn't get swatted. I think he just had to take a phone call. I mean, what time is it there? 14 hours ago, so what, roughly midday? Yeah, I think Parallax is probably right there. I'd say it's probably court related. I don't think Sean would leave everyone in the lurch like that if it wasn't something significantly important. Well, you didn't fall for the trap. Good on you. Yeah, well, I've watched Ricada long enough. Let's be honest. Not to mention my own chat has brought all sorts of things to my attention, trolling the shit out of me, and eventually you learn. 12:54. Okay, there you go. Well, I mean, I can't take over specifically because he's in control of the document. Where are we? All right, let's have a look. What page was that? So that's the redactions on. So that's paragraph 28. Okay. All right. So 28, 29. Next paragraph is 30. Boxes containing documents that were transported from the White House to Mar-a-Lago. According to a CBS Miami article titled Moving Trucks Spotted at Mar-a-Lago, published on Monday, 18 January 2021, at least 2 moving trucks were observed at the premises on January 18, 2021. And apparently that's their huge justification for it, because then the rest of the page is redacted. Law Patrol for President. Oh shit, no. Not for starters, not American. Not eligible. Maybe someday I can rise to the same. Can you drop C-bombs on the channel? Brandon, take a shot at it. I'm not going to stop you. Maybe someday I can rise to the same heights as Arnie, but yeah, sort of stuck where I am for the moment. I have been looking into whether or not Law Patrol for Prime Minister. Maybe that I could potentially take a crack at. Can't do any worse than the last 8 years. So I'm still confident of the new guys, but we'll certainly see. Parallax. Nicely done. All right. Where are we? So paragraphs 30, 31, 32. Big ass thing of evidence in 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Are all redacted. At the top of paragraph 38, there is a title, provision of 15 boxes too narrow. And then paragraph 38 is redacted. Paragraph 39, on or about May 6, 2021, National Archives made a request for the missing PRA documents and continued to make requests until approximately December 2021, when the National Archives was informed 12 boxes were found and ready for retrieval at the premises. What did the citizens down under think about Trump? It varied, okay? And as I said, you got to remember our media about him was incredibly biased, let's be perfectly honest. I mean, I personally, until I started interacting with more of the YouTubers, finding out things for myself, I couldn't stand the man. But the more that I learn about him, the more I learn about the policies, the more that I learn about everything that's happened, I sort of, I'm coming around. I mean, I personally never really had any sort of great thoughts on him. So it was interesting to see how it sort of made such a turnaround, honestly. Is anyone actually surprised that the affidavit is redacted to this level? I mean, it's the fucking FBI. No, look, I'm not surprised in the slightest. It's, excuse me. Stunt, runt, bunt, grunt. See you next Tuesday. Fair enough. Not Brandon. Let's go. I like that. Zero inflation, by the way. All right. What else we got? Okay. So what? 6th of May, they made the requests right through to December when they were told there were 12 boxes. The rest of paragraph 39 is redacted. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Paragraph 47. Okay. The 15 boxes provided to the National Archives contain classified information. From May 16 to 18 in 2022, FBI agents conducted a preliminary review of the 15 boxes provided to the National Archives and identified documents with classification markings in 14 of the 15 boxes.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. That was an important thing I had to take care of there. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I just sort of I hooked things in. We're down to paragraph 47 at this point.
Oh, okay. Another. It's not Brandon Lesko for $5. Can I drop C-bombs on this channel? Yeah, nothing's stopping you. I don't think there's any limit or rules. That's totally up to you, man.
I told him that was the one thing he's not allowed to do on my channel, so he's checking.
Oh, why you don't let people do that? Why?
I just don't like the word. I mean, everyone expects that Aussies are like always dropping it left, right, and center. It's got to be the right situation for me to use it.
Okay. Well, it's not Brandon Lesko again for $5. Thank you again, sir. Stunt, run, bunt, grunt. See you next Tuesday. Okay. All right. Yes. Somebody's saying Fed confirmed. Yeah, my handlers are checking on me. All right, so getting back to this. Oh my gosh. Gosh, bagosh. Yes, paragraph 28, paragraph 29. Yes, all kinds of stuff. Redacted. Okay, so we have a little bit. Documents, FBI said movie trucks are spotted at Mar-a-Lago. At least 2 movie trucks were reserved at the premises on January 18th. Blacked out. Oh boy, so much information.
I love how they left that one title there.
Yes.
Just because they could.
Yes. On or about May 6th, NARA made a request for the missing PRA records. It continued to make requests until late December 2021, when they are informed that 12 boxes were found and ready for retrieval. Okay. More. Ooh, this is so good.
And there you go.
Yes.
That's how far we got.
Yes. Okay. So you were reading on your own, okay. Yeah, May 16th to 18th, 2022, the FBI conducted a preliminary review of the 15 boxes provided to NARA and identified the documents with classification markings of 14 to 15 boxes. Preliminary triage of the documents with classification markings revealed the following numbers: 184 bearing classification, 67 marked as confidential, 92 a secret, and 25 is top secret. Further, the FBI reflects markings were under the other dissemination controls. Based upon my knowledge, training, experience, I know the documents classified at these levels typically contain NDI. Several of the documents also contained what appears to be the POTUS's handwritten notes. Okay. Oh my gosh, handwritten notes. In the second such letter, which is attached, Trump's counsel asked DOJ to consider a few principles, which include the claim the president has an absolute authority to declassify documents. That the DOJ provide this letter to any judicial officer who's asked to rule in any motion pertaining to this investigation or on any application made in connection with any investigative request concerning it. He talks about something he saw in Breitbart, where Kash Patel said, characterizing
that's exactly what they're doing.
that NARA found classified materials. Patel says he's one of Trump's national security guys. That such reports were misleading because POTUS had declassified materials at issue. And that is a potential thing about what was declassified and what wasn't. More. Ooh, so much knowledge. DOJ counsel sent a letter back saying you're not authorized to store classified information. The premises are not set for that, and requested the preservation of the storage room and boxes that have been removed from the White House, saying, as I told you, Mar-a-Lago does not include a secure information for the storage of classified info. As such, those classified documents, blank, were removed from the secure facilities of the White House. They have not been handled in an appropriate manner. Accordingly, we asked the room where Mar-a-Lago documents have been stored and all the boxes that were removed from the White House to Mar-a-Lago be preserved in their room in their current condition until further notice. So back in June 8th, they said, preserve everything. Counsel wrote an email to DOJ counsel stating, I write to acknowledge receipt of this letter. More redactions. They still believe that there's other documents remaining at the premises. Okay. Good stories, bro. Based upon the investigation, they believe the storage room, residential suite, and Pine Hall, and the 45 office, and other spaces aren't currently authorized to restore NDI. Similarly, they don't believe any spaces within the premises have been authorized for storage since the end of the Trump's administration. As described above, the subject offenses have been stored in multiple locations at the premises. Now, here's the thing. Trump took stuff with him all the time when he was president, so they didn't set anything up. That doesn't make any sense. Because if he had that information at the time, that would have to be set up.
Well, I mean, how much time did he actually spend at Mar-a-Lago during his presidency? Really?
Yeah, he spent a good amount of time there. I mean, not like tons, but I mean, yeah, he spent a good amount there.
Okay, but enough that theoretically you'd expect it a secure Something secured should have been put in place, you would think.
Yes,
Okay.
possibly, which would make sense. Like they'd have to do that. Accordingly, this affidavit takes authorization to search the 45 office and all storage rooms and other rooms or locations where boxes may be stored within the premises. The premises is closed to club members. If though when they search, there are people who are occupying those areas. The areas of the presence being occupied, rented by third parties, and otherwise used or available to be used by the POTUS or staff would not include such areas. So Mar-a-Lago is kind of like a club, and there are people that are there, and they just said we're not going to search their stuff because we don't think they're a part of it. Then they say conclusion based upon the foregoing facts and circumstances, which yes, I agree, they're very compelling circumstances.
Oh, absolutely. Never heard more compelling evidence provided.
Yes. Yeah. They went and put a lock on it. The salt must flow. I further submit that this affidavit supports probable cause for a search warrant to the premises described in attachment A and seized in attachment B. I request that this gets sealed because I don't want people to find out that I'm a scumbag. So they talk about search procedures for handling potential attorney-client information because Trump does have a lot of attorneys and they're not allowed to look at that stuff. They talk about they're going to have law enforcement not participating in the investigation matter who will search the office and be available to assist the procedure. They have what's called a privilege review team. So there are going to be other feds not involved in the investigation who are going to read the documents. I'm sure they're not going to talk to each other. You can't trust them. Who can you trust? The case team will search the target premises. However, the privilege review team will search Trump's office and conduct a review of material seized from Trump's office in order to segregate out and identify what's attorney-client privilege. So, yeah, I'm glad that other feds are working with those same feds. I'm sure it's not like guys they've never met before.
Oh, haven't you heard? Chinese walls work perfectly in law firms, in government agencies. It's brilliant.
Yes. If they determine the documents are not attorney-client privilege, they'll provide to law enforcement personnel. Oh, that's good.
Oh, JC, did you get reported? What happened?
What happened? JC saying after $5, I can only post emojis. I muted. Someone reported me. Well, somebody reported you. It wasn't to me, man. You can't. No. I shall save you, my child.
Yeah, chat. Come on, we don't do that. Free speech and all that jazz. I'm not in America, and I still believe in the First Amendment. So.
Ooh, excuse me. All right. So we got to keep going here. We got to get through this damn thing.
Oh, at least it's only another 7 pages.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll zoom in better so you guys can read it. I forgot that I zoomed out. It's a privilege review team that, they find documents. If at any point the law enforcement personnel assigned to the investigation identify attorney-client data, they will cause the review of such identified data or documents and refer the materials to the privilege review team for further review. So if the privilege review team doesn't find it, how do they expect the guys below them to find it? Because a lot of agents are not attorneys. They actually have a lot of agents who are accountants, other things as well. So
it's really just whoever's looking at the documents initially is going to have to go on their
yeah,
it's going to be on their gut, and they're going to have to refer it up the chain. You say I need another beer. I'm not doing too badly. I'm all right. It's not like I don't have a beer fridge out the back. I'll be fine.
Oh no! Is everybody or no? It's not Brandon Lesko for $20. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate your support. Law Patrol needs another. You gotta get this clip on there from Stone Cold. Another beer. They are tastily
I
unredacted.
shall look.
That's when he does
They are
that.
tasty.
Yeah, get you some Steve Austin.
I'll have a look.
Just an American says, so the privileged team showed passports to the regular FBI agents and everybody said, yeah, take those. Yeah. So like, why does it explain all the shit they took that they had to return? They took all kinds of crap that they shouldn't have touched, which was really ridiculous. Okay,
wait,
so
what? They took his passports?
Yeah, they took all his passports.
The fuck?
So he had an expired passport, but he also had, and this is actually common for people. And when he was president, he had a diplomatic passport, which he gets to keep.
Yeah.
But also, there are times where, depending on your power and status, you can have like 2 passports. Some people get away with that. It's a very limited amount. Just like Penn and Teller. Teller is one of the few people in America that has one name on his passport only. So there are certain things you can do if you're famous or powerful. So if the review team determines the documents are potentially attorney-client privileged, they can do a couple different things. They can apply ex parte, meaning just them asking a court to determine whether or not there's privileged material, defer court seeking intervention, and continue to keep the documents inaccessible to law enforcement, who have already probably looked at them. Disclose the documents to the potential privilege holder, request the privilege holder to state whether the privilege holder asserts privilege to them, which is what you should do, as any documents, including requesting a particularized privilege log. But if they don't know what you've taken, how can they give you a privilege log? And seek a ruling from the court regarding any potential privilege claims if there's no agreement. Well, how the hell do you know? I mean, that's the thing. If you don't know, how do you know? Respectfully submitted, blacked out pussy. Pussy, pussy, pussy. Tell us who you are, bro. Share your name with the class. And that's the bottom line. Are you just laughing?
We got there. What? Oh no,
Were you just laughing and quiet, or you're like, I don't want to piss off the feds?
What? Oh no. Oh, I couldn't care less about the feds. No. It's I had myself muted in case I wasn't sure while I was looking for the Stone Cold Steve Austin stuff, whether I didn't want it coming through the mic.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. But yeah, here's the end of it. Big black bar. The black bars of transparency. Maybe I'll do a shirt with that. The black bars of transparency. And redact, just make a random document and just redact half of it and say it's all about transparency. It's not Brandon Lesko again for $5. What in the world did they not share, keep, copy, whatever they wanted? For fuck's sake. Bunch of BOPs. I'm not up on the times. I'm not sure what BOPs.
Bunch of pussies.
Yes, a bunch of pussies. Okay, but usually the of would be like not capitalized. But yeah, I agree. A bunch of pussies. Enoch Valdorian, Agent Black Square. Yes. Brandon, let's go. It's blacked. Ah. Oh. Yes. Hashtag weaponized. But wait, there's still more, guys. There's going to be more. I don't know how much more is redacted. Signed. And yes, remember, this is the one. This is what Merrick Garland approved. The guy who had a conflict of interest because he got snuffed out of his SCOTUS job. And then Trump killed off. And I know everybody, Mitch McConnell postponed it, but Trump is the one who formally withdrew it. And it was because Trump was running that they put everything on pause. So to argue that Merrick Garland didn't have an axe to grind against Trump is a bit ridiculous. Wait, hold on here. Subscribe to Sworn to me before me by telephone. They used WhatsApp.
You're kidding.
What the fuck? Was the magistrate hanging out on like Epstein Island or something, and he was out of cell service? Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, look, legally we can do that here because we don't have to specify what telecommunications app or
Well, you could do a
service you
warrant over the
use.
telephone. That's fine. But using WhatsApp, I
Oh,
mean,
no, I mean,
WhatsApp
so as
is
long as,
not like I don't understand why the WhatsApp's in there. And this
I
I've
would
not seen
say
this
because you
before
can
in a
do it
federal
by
warrant.
video.
What?
I would say it's because you can do it by video.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though: are you going to tell me WhatsApp has the level of protection necessary that I'm sure there were some questions asked to protect this national defense information? This federal agent, like his tampons were just juicing up over that he thought this was such a serious fucking thing that half of this got redacted, but yet they talked about it over WhatsApp. Like, are you fucking serious? And maybe I'm 100% wrong, and I'm fine to be wrong, but this doesn't fucking smell right. I mean,
Well,
all
look,
this
they do
is so
tout it as being
scary and so
encrypted, but I mean,
dangerous. And
it's
the Russians probably have it now, and Vladimir Putin's beating off over all of it or something, I guess. But yes, we talked about it over WhatsApp.
Thank you for creeping up my night, and Jesus be with you.
Oh. Okay. Well, we got to get back up. Here. Yeah, so what the fuck is that? Actually, you need to get that sound quote from Full Metal Jacket. What the fuck is that? When Hartman yells at everybody, what the fuck is that?
actually, I think I have that one. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, don't mind me. It'll take me a bit to bring it up. Where are we?
Yes, and in the meantime, people are charged with stealing the Biden daughter's diary, which means it's real.
Yes, I did see that.
Feds app, yep.
Why are you no working?
Yes, CG saying message securely via Facebook. Yes, that's no good. All right, but here we'll do the exhibits now. The exhibits for all you exhibitionists out there. J. Bratt Esquire, the Counterintelligence and Export Control Section, the National Security Division. Dear Jay, I write on behalf of President Donald J. Trump regarding the above referenced matter. Public trust in the government is low. At such times, adherence to the rules and long-standing policies is essential. President Donald J. Trump is the leader of the Republican Party. The Department of Justice, as part of the executive branch, is under the control of a president from the opposite party. It is critical, given that dynamic, that every effort is made to ensure the actions by the DOJ that may touch upon the former president or his close associates do not involve politics. I'm sure that's, yes. And the narrator said, but that is not what happened. So he talks about here, yes, and I this is actually good. Unfortunately, the good faith demonstrated by President Trump was not matched once the boxes arrived at NARA. Leaks followed, and once the DOJ got involved, the leaks continued. Yes, because the DOJ leaks. Leaks about any investigation are concerning. Leaks about an investigation that involved the residence of a former president who is still active in the national political scene are troubling. Sorry. You were saying?
What? Oh, did you hear that one? Sorry.
No.
Well,
what did you say?
Nothing. I was trying to move one of the sounds to my soundboard.
It's not Brandon Lesko for $5. Am I taking crazy pills? How does this happen in America? I mean, the penguins are already taller. They're going to be taller than humans again. I know. But brother, we shall fight, brother. Help me, brother. I am pinned. They'll just be mackerel eating orcs. Just think of them that way. Because they don't like DACA, but they go ack, 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 ack. So, yes, the president has absolute authority to declassify documents. Yeah. There's Supreme Court case law protecting that. Navy v. Egan. Or Egan. The presidential actions involving classified documents are not subject to criminal sanction. Yeah, it's a separation of powers issue. the primary criminal statute that governs unauthorized removal and retention of classified documents does not apply to the president. That statute provides impertinent as follows. Being an officer, employee, contractor, or consultant of the United States, and by virtue of their office, employment, position, or contract, and they have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you're an officer, employee, contractor, or consultant of the United States. The president is none of these, which is interesting. There's a lot of Supreme Court case law here. The people do not vote for officers of the United States. An officer of the United States can only be appointed by the president and by the advice and consent of the Senate or by a court of law or the head of a department. A person who does not derive his position from one of these sources is not an officer of the United States in the sense of the Constitution. Ooh, interesting. Spicy, man. Spicy stuff. The DOJ must be insulated from political influence. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to happen. We can just skip ahead. We know that's not going to work. The DOJ must be candid with judges and present exculpatory evidence. I'm sure they did that. I'm sure they were candid with the judges, and I'm sure they presented exculpatory evidence. I'm totally sure of that. And then Matthew G. or Evan G. Evan Corcoran. Okay. This is just the attachment A. This is the actual location because they have to specify the location. And Mar-a-Lago's huge, 58 bedrooms, 33 bathrooms on 17 acres, including Trump's special office. They talk about the property to be seized, and they already mentioned that at the top of the warrant, but they're specifying it as a separate document just so you could find it. The where you're looking, what you're looking for. So this is where they talk about any documents with classification markings, any information regarding any form regarding national defense information. This part here, I think, is a bit nonsensical. Any government and or presidential records created between January 20th, 2017 and January 20th, 2021. That's kind of like very vague because there's, I thought this was about the national defense information. Why are we worried about presidential records? Because if it doesn't have national defense information, what are we getting our pussy all worked up about? Hello?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know if you heard me.
No, I am. I was just saying, like, it just seems like they were taking any
daytime Sean is extra unbreaded. Brother, I am pinned here. Isn't it the judge who gave Epstein a sweet deal? No, but he was involved in some Epstein stuff. It's not Brandon Lesko for $2. Haha, really? They presented exculpatory evidence? Oh, I agree. Hey, but you know what? Like Merrick Garland said, leave his feds alone. Don't make fun of them. They're trying really hard, guys. But yeah, that's a very, like, I thought we were looking for national defense stuff. Now we're looking for all the records. Like, what gives?
What?
And there's like a 5-year window on the returning of your records too. If you read the Presidential Records Act, there's all kinds of stuff there. There's all kinds of rules. There's all kinds of crap attached to this stuff, and they are not absolutely fucking disgusting. This is and they won't show us, which is bullshit. We have a right, as the Julian Assange movie says, the people have a right to know about stuff. You know what I'm talking about with Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah, baby.
Hold on. I got to pull that up.
I think I can sufficiently say I've added a few, which is great. Okay.
Where? Oh, dang, I can't find it. But no, there was that Benedict Cumberbatch movie where he was Assange, and he's like, the people have a right to know. And he's like yelling at somebody about it when they're like, should we do this?
You sure it was Cumberbatch? Hang on.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, the Fifth Estate. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. See if I can find it. I really want to find it. Where is it? No, it won't show up. I can't find it, which sucks. Really sucks. Because yeah, it was really good. It was cringe, but it was good. It's like it was, I'm cringe and that's based. But I'll never be based and I'll always be cringe, and that's okay. I don't know if you've ever you need that soundboard thing too.
Sorry, which one was that? I was listening to Assange.
Are you listening to that thing I just said? Or Assange
Yeah, I
in
was
real life?
I was just no, it was Cumberbatch in the trailer. I was trying to see if I could get that sound grab for you. Is that Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yes. So guys, we're gonna finish up here real quick. We're gonna get to the end of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, any evidence of the knowing alteration, destruction, or concealment of any government or presidential records. Once again, I thought we weren't looking for presidential records. I thought we were looking for, oh my gosh, any classified shit.
Well, I think by throwing in
Or any
presidential records, which
or
said
altering classification markings. Gee, I think I know somebody else who did that too, and nothing fucking happened to her. Gee, get your noggin jogging. Just saying. I'm just saying. But as the great Australian film star Rebel Wilson said, let's be honest. Let's be honest. You can't make fun of her, dude. She's a fellow barrister.
oh shit, I can't make fun of it. You kidding me?
So
It's one of the perks.
yeah. Oh, and I'm sorry I didn't introduce Miss Dinga Dinga. Yes, this is Hayden Glaister from the Law Patrol. He is an attorney out of Australia, so he is upside down in the future. Believe it or not. But no, I ran into him a while ago, and it actually started when we were trying to come up with names for LawTube that were better than LawTube. I always thought Lawtism was a good one, and then somebody
I
said,
still prefer Legal Legion.
What?
I still prefer Legal Legion.
Well, that's not bad. I haven't heard that one yet. But then there's also, I thought, somebody said the Law Patrol, and I'm like, that sounds cool because the Paw, who doesn't like the Paw Patrol? And then you immediately were like, no, I've already got that. You're like, no, it's mine.
I think at the time I had 3 subscribers.
Yeah, you're like, no, fuckers, it's mine. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to steal that from somebody. And then, yeah, I found his stuff and we started talking.
Yeah.
No, he's great, guys. And please give him a like and a subscribe. He definitely does stuff. He does stuff all the time. He does stuff
I'm
in
on
the mornings for us because that's the evening for him.
Yeah, it's when I get my me time, so I can just sort of sit and vent and go through the daily news, give some laughs.
Yeah,
I try to steer clear of the too heavy topics, but I mean, there's been a few videos the last couple of weeks where I've had to cover some of the more heavy topics. Some issues with a woman who passed away in a private hospital because of medical malpractice.
Yeah.
I covered Australian defamation law. But yeah, generally, grab a cup of coffee. You'll see me in the morning and just have at it.
Yes. No, totally. But yeah, he's great. He's great, guys. He's working on Amber. He's trying to get all the documents. He's doing that real investigative journalism shit. He's doing that real stuff. Real talk.
Yes. Oh, and fingers crossed I'll have Barnaby Joyce on at some stage as well.
Oh, really? The guy that will sue everybody?
Well, oh yeah, the one that had the issue with Johnny and the dogs, and the one that told him, "Oh, Pistol and Boo have to bugger off, or we're going to put them down."
Oh God! Don't have
him.
me on because I'll probably get him all fired up. Name like Barnaby. It sounds like I'm like, you sound like Willoughby, mate.
Yeah, well,
it's not Brandon Lesko for $5 more. Thank you, sir, so very much. I might have to start drinking beer, although I can't drink beer on $5 donations. Maybe $50. I'll chug a beer. How about that? You smell that? Napalm, son. Nothing else in the world smells like that. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Oh yeah, we got to add that one. You know what that's from?
Yeah. Apocalypse Now. I've actually got that in. I've got that as part of my controversial opinions opener for when I talk about the really stuff that gets me really riled up. But no, you're absolutely right. I should add that. There it is.
You smell that? Napalm, son. That's what the world smells like that.
And so it begins.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, one time we had a hail bomb for 12 hours. When it was all over, I woke up. We didn't find one of them, not one stinking dink body. Smell, you know that gasoline smell. The whole hill.
This is actually after a real person, by the
Smells
way.
like
Victory.
victory.
Yeah. No, it's actually there's a real officer that was modeled after.
Mhm.
Oh, $50. It's not Brandon. Let's go. Oh shit. Apparently you don't know me. All right, well hold on.
Yeah.
Ugh. And
was gonna say, and so-
Parallax saying,
and so it
"Oh,
begins."
here comes the copy strike. No, I won't. I just did enough of it there, and we were talking about it. You know, we could talk about the verisimilitude. You know, I know some film terms, and we could talk about the pacing there. I thought it was a very well done clip.
It was the exhibition, what's it called? Not the exhibition. The exposition
Hold
was
on,
brilliant.
I gotta keep my word.
Oh dear God. He has no idea what he's getting into. Not Brandon. Let's go. Brandon might kill good logic. Look, I think Joe's quite resilient. I'll be honest. I am looking forward to playing drunk chess with him and putting him under the table. But I think for what he's got, he'll be fine. Honestly. Excuse me. God, I love this thing. Oh, and for the record, yes, I do have this one on the soundboard as well.
All right, kids. All right, we're back. Now we're gonna do something here. Somebody's saying, Sean fucked around and found out. Oh, don't you worry, sports fans. We're gonna, you know, Joe ain't gonna do what I'm gonna do. Hayden, you ain't gonna do what I do.
What's that?
Rickade ain't gonna do what I'm gonna do. So you'll see here.
Oh, this will be good. This will be
It's been a
good.
while since I've done this.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. He's gonna shotgun it. Oh, this is great.
Hold on. I gotta psych myself up for this. And no, we're not butt chugging. You want to see what we're gonna do?
Skull, 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 skull.
Put your earpuffs away, kids. But bring it to the hole, water boy! Woo!
Bravo. Bravo.
Yeah. You know, I don't know what they call. Do they? In America, we call that shotgunning. Well, I don't know what you guys call that there. Okay.
Yeah, shotgunning. Yeah.
Ah.
Brandon's screwing with you already. You have no idea what you're in for.
Wait, what's that?
I said Brandon's screwing with you already. You have no idea what you're in for.
I know. I'm watching with Joe. It's like, hey, it's about the grift right now, man.
No, fair enough.
We made a little bit of a mess here. So that's what I learned in college. I learned a lot of stuff in college, by the way. A lot of stuff. Oh, I do need to get a paper towel because I did spill a little on my keyboard. Don't need that to get all sticky. I missed it. Did he chug it? And you'll get another one, Brandon.
Oh god, that was good. I'm trying to see if I got anything else that's appropriate for the He's drunk already. Look, quite possibly. Bud Light, I'm embarrassed for you. Oh, that's a bit harsh. It's probably just what he had on hand. But anyway, when he gets back, I'll be able to give him an actual proper round of applause. So,
I will say, pro tip is to use a pocket knife. It's far more effective and there's less spray.
hang on.
So, yeah, you ain't seeing that, you know. I drink special whiskey distilled out of 800-year-old dildo line barrels. Like, okay, great. You know, like a defense attorney, though, I'm a man of the people. You know, I'll drink the good stuff, but yeah. You know, this is the epitome of that. It's like, no, just drink. Just drink. Oh.
I'll tell you what, I was giving Nick so much crap over that Blanton's stuff that he was whinging about the other day.
The what stuff?
Because apparently Blanton's, it's a whiskey. Apparently, it's really difficult for him to get where he is at the moment.
Yeah.
I can literally drive to the bottle 2 blocks away and pick up the special reserve.
You better not let him know that, because he'll.
I already did.
Oh, you did? And what did he say? Hook me up?
No, well, I was going to, and then he called me a little bitch. But
well,
do you know how hard it is to actually ship alcohol internationally?
Well,
FedEx won't take it unless I've got a commercial license.
Why would you tell them about you doing it? Why would you tell them that? Brandon, hold on. I gotta clean up first. I gotta keep the office clean. Why would you tell them you're shipping that? Just like, you know, are you shipping alcohol? No. And just like, no, this is just a bottle. These are just glass. I'm shipping a glass collection. That's all you have to tell them. It's like when I would ship stuff, like when I have to go to UPS to pick up ammo or something like that. They'd be like, "It says ammo on there. Is that what you ordered?" I'm like, "No, it's the machine parts." I'm like, "It says ammo on there." I'm like, "I guess it does," and I just fucking walked away. So, like, I just took my shit and left. So,
no, I figure it'll just be easy. I mean, I figure it'll be just as easy to actually just get one shipped from somewhere in the US, but
maybe
he's got to stop being such a little whiner, and then I'll arrange it.
Yeah. Somebody saying you use a church key. Yeah. Well, hey, I keep the keyboard stays clean in all situations. Oh my God, Brandon. Okay, another one. Apparently, I missed it. Did he chug it? I go hard in the paint. You don't get to use my words here. All right. Do you have anything with you?
Me? I can go and get another beer if you want. I just finished one. Yeah. All right, hang on.
All right, yeah. Damn, Brandon. All right. I'm going to turn to Joe now. Only $1,000. We're getting up with the chair string with Sean passed out on the floor. Not yet. I'm surprised that didn't happen the one night where I had the kind of the rough stream. Because I was like wasted. I got wasted. Like I was hard wasted. I'm drunk already? Not yet. You just got to be woo. You know, Bud Light, I'm embarrassed for me. Hey, I don't have any Budweiser on me. This is what I had left. Kind of running out. Running low. I need to go to the carryout and pick stuff up soon. Damn, I thought we were going to apply to some FBI tampons. No, we're not. Another damn. Are you buying some of the dildo aged bourbon too? Oh, Joe and you broke up. We need an online drinking. Well, okay. Well, maybe you can be that. Maybe we can do that. Oh, but yeah, I don't know if you guys have read the rest of that warrant, but that warrant was kind of bullshit. I need to show this for Hayden too while he's here. So where did he go? Did he go all the way to did he have to hop on a kangaroo to go get his shit? British Yoga, how are you doing today? British. Yeah, we don't play pussy IPA beer here, buddy. Yeah. I don't drink hop milkshakes. Oh. You know, we can agree on that. Miller's pretty awful. Yeah. You might make fun of Bud Light, but we ain't drinking low life out here today. Hayden is pooping. Oh, maybe. But in Australia, if you're pooping, you have to poop upside down. So that just seems really nasty. Oh, I hear him. He's stirring. I hear Australians running around. God damn it, Brandon. Okay. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God, what are you doing, man? I was gonna say, people are wondering if you were going to brew your own beer at this point. We thought you had gone to brew your own beer.
Yeah, no, it turns out I am, in fact, out of the beer, so I pulled the good stuff.
Oh, what is that?
This is a very nice drop, Basil Hayden Kentucky Straight, that one of my clients gave me.
Oh, so you're gonna do some shots. I like that. But anyways, this is that cringe thing I was telling you about. You should need this as a soundboard.
It's that everybody here is cringe. No. Only me. I'm cringe. And that's based. I'll never get baked, and that's not cringe. There's no one I'd rather be than me.
I don't know if you've ever heard that one before, Hayden, but that's a good one.
No, that's new to me, but
Oh, if we're gonna full trash mode, we're gonna go Mad. No, I don't do Mad Dog. I don't drink bum wine.
yeah, no.
Do you have Mad Dog over there?
Not that I'm aware of, but
Oh.
that doesn't mean that it's not here.
Lucky you. Lucky you. Anyways.
Oh, I don't know. It says it's Kentucky Straight Bourbon.
Ooh.
Distilled and bottled in Claremont, Frankfort, Kentucky, USA.
That's a real place.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, Lesko's
okay,
gonna be
good
under the
enough.
table. I'm a little worried now. I'm a little scared.
I would be.
Oh. Oh, I know. I got 2 more beers to go. I know I do. Whew. God, the FBI is going to be knocking on my door if I drink enough beer. So, last night you said a bunch of stuff, and I'll be like, can I stand by it all?
Oh, Jesus.
He's going to be like, do you really think we're a bunch of homos? I'm like,
Yes.
yes. I don't want to get charged with lying to you, so yes.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Now, like, I'll pull down my pants, like, prove to me you're not homos, and I'll pull down my pants. And they'll be like, have a nice day. They'll have to run away. I'll call their bluff.
Am I the only one getting a boner right now? Am I? I mean, I know I'm getting the biggest.
Deadpool for the win.
Oh, it's going to be rough. I got 2 more of these to go.
You chose the beers.
I don't have, that's all I got left.
Nah, fair enough.
I got port left. I got some port from the Douro Valley, but like, I'm not chugging that. That is just, that'll make me vomit.
Yeah, that'll, yeah.
I don't know. You could probably do shots of port, but I don't think I'm that brave.
Yeah, no, I certainly wouldn't.
Yeah. Although, Brandon, I'm going to ask, like, what do you do for a job, man, that you like? Are you Brandon Tate in disguise or something? Like, where do you have all this money? You're just like, here, Joe, here's like $1,000. Chug a bottle of Manischewitz for me or something.
Here, I'll pay for a bottle of Dom and for you to chug it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Does Sean have any blue paint? No. Here, hold on. Yeah, I got blue. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We'll start going like this. There you go. We'll keep painting. Look, it's there. Little blue highlighter. Oh, God, that smells nasty.
Brigade of Law in disguise.
He's like,
oh God.
that's Dos. Duh. Eins, zwei. Wie sprechen the Deutsch? Give me 1 second. Oh, gotta get the rest.
Oh, got a nice little buzz going now. Thank you very much for that. So is it going to come off? Probably not. From in my experience, when you use highlighters like that, generally takes a couple of showers. So Sean was going to smooth his face, but then decided not to. I think that's exactly what happened. I think that is exactly what happened. We were going to see Papa Smurf there, and he pulled back.
Yeah,
Get back from the cliff.
That's going to take a long time. And if I have to look into the camera to do it, it's going to be really confusing. It's hard enough when I'm pointing at these to get these right.
Yeah,
because people ask me
when you got to try and mirror. Yeah, I get that. No, tell me this.
Hard.
So it was my daughter's first birthday over the last weekend, right?
Okay, congratulations.
So it was good. It was the first one we were actually able to have a party, have the kids, all that sort of stuff. One of the presents that someone gave us was a bag full of face painting supplies.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it's a brilliant thing, just not for a 4-year-old.
Why? Because they can paint their face. That sounds like fun. Like, what did she do? Paint your house? Then
she expects Daddy to paint her face.
No, just give it to her and give it to her and give her a thing. Hey, mods, don't block me. Yeah, just
Brandon, are you actually are you legitimately blocked? Like, I need to know this.
But no, there we go. I wish I had Bush. That'd be actually easier to drink right now and chug. But yeah, you should have given your kid like a makeup kit, like a little mirror, and be like, "Here, pretend it's makeup, honey." Just let her paint her face and let her paint her face yellow, and then draw little glasses on her. And she's a minion. Like, let all kinds of shit happen.
Oh no, she was heading for Smurf because we got her a Frozen one, so it was all shades of blue and white, and then she wanted to mix it all together. And
there you go.
Yeah,
just let her do it. Ain't gonna hurt nothing.
No, exactly. That's why I just sort of let her go, and then it's just
yeah,
pun intended.
All right, so this is for the third one. I go hard in the paint. Let's tie one on. All right, Brandon. Oh, so yeah, hey Brandon, let's go. The fake one, this guy said he's not you. Is calling you a pussy, so that's why, Brandon.
Yeah, it's not Brendan Lesko and then not Brendan Lesko.
Yeah,
they both have beef with you.
Yes,
they both have issues.
Yes. Thank you for coming on, by the way, because I was like, oh. So yeah, if you guys weren't on the other stream this morning, we were covering a trial. A guy was charged with murder. His wife died. His wife disappeared in May of 2020. And then they found her hanging in the woods from a USB cable in September. So it was an
USB cable.
Yeah. It was in Ohio in September. In Ohio in the summer, especially in central Ohio, is humid and hot and nasty. They found some skin and a bunch of bones. She was still hanging when they found her.
Dear God.
Yeah, but you couldn't. It was all gone. It was all gone. So they charged him with murder, and he went to trial, and he just got acquitted this morning. Oh, you didn't see the guy leave. You need to see this, man.
Oh no, I didn't.
You watched it last night?
I was. Oh no, because I was at work when you did your stream. And I saw bits and pieces, and someone said that I missed the tantrum, and I tried to go back and watch it.
Did you want me to show it to you?
Quite go for it. It'll save me time.
Yes. All right. Okay. And I did some research. This guy is not a new attorney. He's a veteran. He ain't a baby. He ain't a baby lawyer. Video file. Okay, I gotta remember how I did this because I did not boomer it this morning.
I'm sorry,
So,
but I would object
can you hear it?
going forward anyway, right
Yeah.
now without the elected county prosecutor who's on this case.
But she chose not to be here.
That's not accurate, Judge.
Okay,
We
I don't,
had-
okay, your objection's noted.
We had a phone status conference 2 weeks ago in which Ms. Schiff will...
Your objection is noted. Okay?
I'm not going to participate in this proceeding without the elected county prosecutor. I think this is a sham that you're going forward. When the court was...
You're going to sit here. You're going to sit here.
You were told about her unavailability and specifically told her on the phone not to cancel that appointment, that it wouldn't be a
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to be here for the decision.
And they said they wouldn't start till 9:30. It's already like 9:35 when this happens. So
That's your business.
Well, Your Honor, I think this is outrageous. You're going forward without...
If he tried that kind of shit here,
look at him. Oh, I'm hitting the door out of the way. That's so outrageous. Oh. Ah.
the baby
I
went and
prepared my
threw his
remarks
toys out of the
and my
basket.
decision here today.
Yes. Ah.
Wait.
Yeah. Sorry. Somebody had me clipped where I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm watching that happen in real time and I'm like, what? You don't get to do that. Like,
No,
I don't have the ball. Like I was saying, I don't have the balls to do that, man. If I tried that, I'd expect some handcuffs to be on me before
there
too
would be
long.
contempt of court thrown so fast.
Yeah.
If I did that in front of certain judges here, I would be sitting in the
in the back of the courthouse.
yeah. It'd just be that. No, actually, to be fair, because so the way that we have it in Melbourne is we've got the Magistrates Court, the County Court, and the Supreme Court all on the same intersection. So a four-way intersection. You got the three courts on the three sides, and on the fourth side is one of the major police centers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's literally, if you did something and stuffed up in any of those courts, you're going to be.
Oh, so they're walking you around the buildings to where you got to go.
Oh yeah. It's ridiculously easy to deal with the court stuff when you're dealing with
you're gonna be sitting there in jail, be like, what are you in for? And you're like, I talk shit to the judge. And they're like, mate. You'll be sitting there next to Chopper Reed, and he's gonna go like this. Get away from me.
Oh no, we don't make fun of Chopper. We don't.
No, Chopper. I'm not saying Chopper Reed's gonna be like, "Wow, you're a badass." He's like, "Mate, I didn't even do that."
Oh dear God.
Yeah, but no, that I would have been making fun of acting like a little girl, but I don't have the kind of bravery to do that.
Oh hell no.
And I don't know if I tell you this, but I'm a member of the Ohio Association of Criminal Defense Attorneys, and we have like this big listserv you can be on, and people you can ask questions on it. Some guy just said, "Did anybody just watch that?" He said, "If I tried that, I could have handcuffs on."
Because did I hear that wasn't the usual judge that was sitting?
No,
is that like this the substitute?
So he is a judge. He's a retired judge. They bring them in. They're called visiting judges. If there's, for example, I was in a county once where there was only one judge in the county for felony cases. It was a very rural county. He up and all of a sudden just said, "Screw it! I don't want to be a judge anymore. I want to go to Florida." So he retired. Well, we still had to have cases, so they just started the Supreme Court appointed judges to fill the gap.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, they appointed judges to fill the gap. They're visiting judges, and those judges are retired judges. Now, generally, and the way it works here in Ohio is, once you reach the age of 75, you can no longer be a judge. But the only way around that, or I'm sorry, the age of 70, you can't be a judge. The only way around that is if you get elected prior to your 70th birthday. So, like, let's say you're like 69 and you win election as a judge, that's a 6-year spot in Ohio. You then retire at 75 because you can't run again. So at minimum, now, if I'm a judge and I'm like 30 years old and I'm for like 20 years and I retire, I can then be a visiting judge as well. Visiting judge isn't bad. You make like $500 a day doing it.
Okay.
You get health insurance. Like, it's not a bad gig.
Yeah.
And these guys kind of just travel around the state. I mean, there's enough places where the judge is sick or they can't be there that day. Or in this case, there was the judge was like, look, this is a member of the community. I think there was a potential conflict of interest issue. So he's like, screw it, I'm out. And they appointed this guy.
recused himself. They brought in a visiting judge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
and
also
they-
part of it, I'm thinking. If this is the judge you got to be in front of every day, you ain't shitting in his pool like that.
No, that's just it. If it's a judge where you know that it's the same as it was the same as what Rob said about Judge Escarado, him bad mouthing or whatever. If he was to say anything, I mean, he still has to go in front of her at different times.
Yeah.
Like,
But
it's
also,
not,
though, he was able to point out she's awesome. So
yeah. Oh no. It was more of an analogy than anything else. She was an amazing judge, and everything that I've heard, Rob's spoken very highly of her as well.
it's something is jacked up. Well, hey Brandon, I still got to get caught up, so I still owe you one. Hold on. I did owe you two.
Give you 50 each to consume when YouTube gets off my
I
hands.
owe you one.
Yeah.
Hey,
Not Brandon. I'm pretty sure they've brought in like a $500 limit for super chats on a particular stream.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not close to that yet. I'm only at like $225, I think, right now.
Oh no. I mean,
total in a
I
day?
don't know. Yeah, I think it's a total per account in
Per
a
person
no,
a day?
actually,
yeah, maybe.
I think it might even be a week.
So anyway, Brandon, we're square now. Hold on. It's gonna be like those TikTok people when they make ads for stuff, and I'm like, well, instead of that, why don't I just do? You hear that, guys? You hear that, kids? There you go.
No better sound in the world.
Yeah. No, I just the beer opening noise. When you get to Friday, all you hear is.
Yep. Hey, do you guys ever do it in the firm? Because I mean, I've only ever been in 3 different firms where we've done this, where we occasionally had Friday night drinks. So at 4 o'clock, the doors would close. Drink cart literally goes around through the office. If you want to spend the last hour doing work, you can. Otherwise, everyone piles into the boardroom to have a debrief for the week.
Oh, hold on real quick. Hey, CG, yeah, $500 a day isn't that much, but you're collecting that on top of your pension. Because as a judge, you get state retirement. So this guy was like a career prosecutor. Then he became a judge for a long time. So he's already collecting his state pension, which is good, his state retirement. Now he's making money while he's retired. So it's not bad. A lot of these judges like to do work. I mean, like if they die, like if they quit working, they die. So he just gets to keep working. It's easy peasy. Sorry, you were saying that with the firms. You guys would drink?
I was just asking if that's because I mean you see things in like various cultures and that sort of thing, but I mean I wasn't sure whether or not that was just a purely Australian thing or if you see
like
that
how big were the firms you were working at?
Well, see, I really went around a lot of different size ones. So I did my traineeship basically under a sole practitioner with another lawyer.
Okay.
Spent a year or so at a I think it was 45, 50 plus size firm.
Okay, wow, that's getting big.
Yeah. Moved into Melbourne where I sort of that one again was smaller, but because I was heading up a department there, it sort of like yeah, you get the idea. And then sort of when that sort of changed, that's when I sort of went out on my own. So I've gone from small to reasonably large to back to small, and then myself as a sole practitioner building up. So I mean, I've never really worked at one of the mega corporations. I could never personally.
Oh, you didn't do
be
big law. You didn't work for one of the big dogs.
Couldn't do it. I could not just be. I couldn't just be a replaceable cog in the machine. Because when you get to when you're in those firms, you don't have the flexibility to show humanity. So.
Yeah, so like you worked for Arthur E. George and Sons for a number of years. Is that where you're talking about your?
That's where I did my traineeship.
Okay.
Yep. And that's actually part of the firm that I own now.
Oh, okay. So you were studying at, and I wanted to ask you about this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You were studying a lot at Deakin University.
Warrnambool. Yep. Oh, good job. Yep.
Is that like what's Warrnambool? Is it the name of a town or something?
Yes, it was a small regional rural town on the about an hour from the border between South Australia. I went down there basically because Deakin had they had a law program there. It was reasonably I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit easier to get in than it was to go down to Melbourne, and because you had to get like a GPA of, well, I don't know what the
Hey, there's
equivalent is,
nothing
but
wrong with that, man. I went to like
Oh no, I'm not.
I went to like
I'm
a
not
10th tier
complaining.
law school. Don't worry about it.
But no, honestly, I loved it because it's had all sides of firms.
Oh yeah. I got some good chatters here, man.
That's what she
My
said.
my people are like Ricada, though little they be fierce.
Oh, I'm not fast. I'm used to tweeting, honestly.
Oh, you're used to Tweety? All right.
Yeah, that's no issue for me.
So, I mean, I think
But yeah.
Lesko's in a Brewster's Million situation. Well, if that's the case, that would be awesome.
Oh, look, either that or he's using it as a tax write-off.
Yes, he's like, I donate money to
writing it off as
retarded people on the internet.
Charitable donations, exactly.
Yes. Oh, so I'm sorry, Hayden. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
And then you worked in Geelong? Or
Geelong. Yep.
Oh, Geelong. Oh, it's Geelong. You guys have funny names over there. Like when people when they name things in Australia where they're like, look, we need to make it sound funny. Or like what was part of the pretext?
Careful. Just let's just dial it back because we're straying into racism.
well, I assume Warrnable, is that like an Aboriginal thing?
Yeah, a lot of the names for the towns are all Aboriginal based.
Oh, really? Okay, well that's fine then. That's fine. Okay. Don't need the Aussie police knocking on your door.
Oh, I couldn't care less.
Going, oi mate, oi mate, can you come down to jail?
I just didn't want like one of the woke groups to come after the channel for.
The woke groups. I'll give them something to be woke about. I'm gonna pull down my pants. They'll get woke mighty quick. I'm gonna take their breath away. I ain't scared.
Oh, Jesus.
Ain't scared. You take this away from me and I go back to beating off and playing squad all the time. So you're not really punishing me too much.
So you really are playing squad that often.
What?
So you really are playing squad that often.
Dude, I played like that. I told Nick, I kind of had this autistic thing where it's like, I play the shit out of something. Like, so I mean, right now I'd be playing the shit out of that and actually probably working on it because my girlfriend got me a violin for my birthday and I'm trying to learn that.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
It's holy shit. It is fucking hard.
All power to you. I tried learning piano, couldn't stick with it.
Oh, I did piano as a kid. I'm musically retarded. Like I when I was like in the 6th grade, I was like 12. And they had this person coming through trying to get this like choir, and it was like gonna be from kids all over the area. And they thought, oh well, Sean's smart. So they brought me in. I don't know why, but because I wasn't an idiot, and I'm in front of this guy, and he's like, so here's what we're doing. And I'm like, okay, sounds cool. And he said, are you ready? And I'm like, sure. And he's sitting in front of he's sitting next to the piano in the music room, and he hits a note. And I'm like, I'm kind of like, okay. He's like, do. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? He's like, can you match the note? And I'm like, he's like, you're good. Get out of here. So it's not rule number 1, don't dox me. I'm good with that, brother. I'm all about discretion. Rule number 2, check your bank account. Rule number 3, tap out when you want. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Should I put up my hold on.
Rule 4, 10-shot limit per stream. We're instituting that LawTube wide.
Venmo. Oh, hold on, I'll put my Venmo up. How about I put my Venmo up, Brandon? You can do whatever you want then. And I will pay you in feet pics or whatever. Oh my god, who all called me?
Are you high?
Sometimes I feel like it. I feel like I'm high. And yeah, just make sure you say who it's from because I get clients who pay me on Venmo as well.
Apparently he's already sent it.
To my Venmo? There's no way. Check your bank account. How the hell do you know my bank account number, brother? Home, me. Okay, Sean-Martin- There. Here's my Venmo. I've had one of those before Joe had one. I told Joe about Venmo.
Oh, see, I wish we had Venmo here. I'm stuck with
Oh,
PayPal and PayPal
see,
Legacy.
Well, I use Well, I don't usually. People don't pay me on PayPal. I get paid on Cash App, Zelle, Venmo.
What the fuck is Zelle?
Zelle's another paying thing, but people pay
Okay.
me on that. It's easier because that way clients like, oh, I'd pay you, man. I'm like, well, here, pay me on a Cash App or Venmo. That way I don't have to go to the bank, and then they bullshit and to whatever email address. Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ. What did you send? Fuck. Oh my god. Are you what?
Oh, this will be good.
The only rule. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to tap now. That's a lot of beers. I don't think I might have that many beers left in my thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like those chicks on the porn where it's like she's whispering in his ear and the other one's going like fuck. No. No. Oh my god.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I'm at to smile and cry. Continue to my bank.
The Irish is now watching Sean. I think they might have already, but still. What the?
Wait, who are watching me?
The IRS, apparently.
Oh, the IRS are watching me. Oh, he already. I did blurt your name out. I keep discretion, dude. I deal with a lot of criminal stuff, Matthew. Brandon, let's go. You know, kind of already feeling these. But listen here. Here's the deal. I deal with discretion. I know people have told me all kinds of crimes they've committed that are still well within the statute of limitations, possibly including a murder. Yeah, actually, at least one. No, by different people. So I got you, bro. Zelle is mainly via Chase, but Zelle does like all banks though. It's not Chase. They like if you look on Zelle's thing, it's like every bank. Like if you look on Zelle's thing, it's like literally every fucking bank out there. But yeah, I use Zelle all the time. I send my girlfriend money when I'm paying for bills and stuff. Screenshot, please. Show my butthole. Well, you'll have to send me stuff.
Now that's fucked up.
Sean has a bottle somewhere. Sean feels like showing his boobs. Oh, Chase started Zelle. Okay, well that makes sense. Edward's thinking about heading off. All right, we'll have a good one. Still got to finish this beer. But God, Brandon, I got to catch up to you, man. That's if I do this tonight, okay. I'm on the Non Sequitur show at 9. And then later tonight, I can finish up what I owe you, and I'll document that I owe you. I'm going to have to we're getting blackout drunk tonight to catch up for what he paid. So, yeah. Then they move for banks, then more blah, blah, blah. Well, it doesn't matter. Whew.
See, the trouble is you negotiated against yourself. You started with a low ball, and now you're locked into it.
Well, yeah, for now, that'll change going forward. So, for right now, it's where it is. I'm a man of the people. I will stick with it.
No, fair enough. You're a man who honors you.
I stick with that. I don't bail on people. I stick through it. Inbox, other where is it? Huntington Bank.
CJ, congrats.
Code.
You own Sean now.
Well, you're laughing. I'm not putting my thing online right now, am I?
What? No. I was laughing at one of the chats. Brandon says, no way are you drinking 16 beers. I think he underestimates you, dude.
I've done it more than once, man.
I think we can safely say that Brandon hasn't been to law school. So come on, that's 1, 2.
Wait, what? See.
You can just call it a retainer.
Oh.
Hey. Oh, damn, I should have used this one when you found out how much it was.
Unfreaking believable.
No, I should have used when I realized it's going to happen to me tonight. Monster kill.
Mommy milkers.
That select a contact method. Oh, text message. There we go. But you know what I'm talking about from Unreal Tournament, right?
Yeah.
Monster kill. Holy shit! Those are the best.
No,
so did they get the? Did
not
they get
Brandon.
the Halo,
Let's not get more aggressive.
Did they get the Halo voice guy to do those?
Some of them are lifted directly from the game. Yes, some of them the Halo guy legitimately did himself.
Oh,
which I think's hilarious. He put them on TikTok and stuff.
Well, have you ever done the? So did this go into my Zelle then, or no? No, it didn't come in yet. Okay, that's why I'm like a little confused here. Okay. Zelle. Okay, I found my bank. Oh my god, I'm like a little.
You freaking out a little?
No, because I'm trying to figure out like where, like he sent me something, and I'm like, okay, well I fucking want that money. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, like I want that money, motherfucker. And it's like, where I'm gonna have to come back to this another day. I'm gonna have to come back to that another day. Thank you, Matthew. You're a good man. No, I'm drinking 16 beers. Don't you worry about me. Don't you worry about me. I'm tapping though here. I'm tapping at 16. That's enough.
I've always been like I've put it to Brandon Lesko, I've put it to not Brandon Lesko, and I put it to not Brandon Lesko.
Yeah.
That what he needs to do is have some in the bank that he can pull out at inappropriate times.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Is to go buy a case of natural light so he can drink 16.
Okay. The last time I was chugging Natty Light by the case was probably 16 years ago anyway. So, but no, back in the day when I was in college, man, you could buy Natty Light a case 24 pack for $10. Mm-hmm. It was like perfect. D-Car's like my two favorite channels. Well, thank you.
Good to see you, D-Car.
Sean fumbled the bag. He has a $5. No, I'm not reaching the end things. Don't you worry. I mean, do we want to get more aggressive? I mean, going forward, sure. If you guys were having streams, okay, as long as it's not in the middle of a trial or something during the day, like in the middle of a stream. If it's after, like we're kind of fucking around, $100 throw down, we'll pound. That's going to be the new rule for now.
Oh, and don't forget, at some point, I do need you to play drunk chess as well.
Oh gosh! All right.
It's a what is it? A half a shot for every pawn that you take, a full shot for every high piece that you take.
Do you start drunk or no?
No, because that's the whole point. Because the better you play in the game, the more drunk you get.
Okay, well, I'm not that good at chess, so
neither am I.
It's gonna be like Sean wants to get aggressive. Sean drunk streamer. That would be horrible. Drunk streamer Kyle. Oh, that'd be bad. That was a delayed reading in the comment. Yeah, I'm kind of messing. Those hit me fast enough.
Yeah.
Just Smith, $100 reduce gets you to Pound Town. Not bad. Hey, I'm not catching. I'm pitching. I'll be pitching like Nolan Ryan, brother. Just if you can handle that. Do you even know who Nolan Ryan is?
No, but it was
he's a famous pitcher
versus catching.
Hall of Fame pitcher, man. He threw the heat all the time.
See, you say anyone older than Derek Jeter, I'm not going to remember.
That's fine. Well, Roger Clemens, how about that?
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll be like Roger Clemens, dude. I'm just throwing pitching all the time.
God, see, I mean, look, I played when I was what was it 14?
So
through
video
to
of Randy Johnson and the bird.
17.
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys don't see this happening in Australia.
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh, you
like I was
have?
saying, I used to play. I used to get up in the middle of the night to watch games.
Do you guys like Australian use baseball? Oh, Joe
Yeah.
Neerman is on. Joe Neerman's on.
Yeah, I
Oh, him
wasn't going
and
to
Nate.
mention it.
Oh, fuck
I wasn't
that.
gonna mention
That's
it.
amateur hour. What do they know? Couple
No,
of
I
East
wasn't
Coast guys.
I wasn't going to mention it in case Not Brand and Let's Go fucked off.
Oh, yeah. But do you have like Australian rules baseball? Because you have Australian rules everything.
No, look, it's the same rules as MLB.
Oh,
It's just they tried to import it as accurately as possible.
Yep. That's it. And that's I'm a little drunk. I can do it better when I'm a little sober.
No, don't stress. Actually, I can't even think where my baseball bat is now at the moment. It's probably in the
You got a
garage.
baseball bat?
Yeah,
You got a cricket
I
bat?
told
Do you play cricket?
I do not. No, you want cricket? You talk to the wife. She's cricket mad.
Oh.
I was a baseball player. I have a baseball bat. Yeah. So wife's cricket and footy. I'm rugby, baseball, and
Oh, I gotta ask. Do you
Yeah.
like Daniel Ricciardo, Formula One driver?
I'm not an F1 fan. I prefer the supercars.
Okay,
But-
those are cool. I learned about those from Top Gear. Those are cool.
Oh yeah,
The V8 supercars.
The V8 supercars are
That's
awesome.
the most redneck racing I've ever seen.
I'm sure I told you about the about what had to happen at Mount Panorama with the alcohol and stuff.
No, what happened?
Okay, must have been legal vices I was telling. They brought in a limit on how much alcohol you could bring in per person per day. Hang on, I want to get this right because it's
Mount
hilarious.
Panorama sounds scary.
It's where they hold
Track.
the supercars.
Yeah,
Every
no, I'm
other
looking at
day
it right now.
when there's no major race on, you can
Oh,
go
that's a
around
pretty
it.
gnarly track. Holy cow, there's some like 90-degree turns in that, and
Oh yeah,
that is a lot of elevation too. Holy cow!
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that'd be dope to race on. In Bathurst, New South Wales.
Yep, my grandmother actually lives on lives in a house on a hill. You can actually see Mount Panorama from the balcony.
Hell Corner. That is so cool. Another corner is called the Cutting. That just sounds like people die there.
Where are we? The restrictions. Oh, of course, it's all behind a paywall. Okay, all right. So, the alcohol limits that we introduced for the 2019 Super Cheap Auto Bathurst 1000. One car. So this is what we were limited to, and it was a serious limitation. Per day, per person. 1 carton of full strength beer. 24
There's a carton
cans.
in a case. Okay, case.
Yep. 1 carton of light. 1 carton of premix. 6% alcohol. 24
So you can
cans.
have a carton of regular beer. You can have a case of regular beer, a case of light beer, and then you can bring it
one or the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's premix like?
So like UDLs. Actually, I don't know what you guys would have.
Margarita premix.
No, it's more mixing Coke with bourbon and having it in a can, that sort of thing. Carton of cider. So a maximum of 4 liters of wine.
That's a lot of wine.
2 375ml plastic bottles of spirits. So you could take in
2 handles, 2 fists.
Yep, 2 handles of vodka, that sort of thing. Or you could have 1 750ml bottle of spirits. Now, because people were so upset at the limit that was placed upon them, they were going there 2-3 weeks ahead of time and burying alcohol so that they could dig it up during the race.
Damn, I mean, like a case a day per person is pretty cool. Like that's woo. That's
Still
brilliant.
wasn't enough.
That's some we need that black guy thinking gif. Like, that's some thinking ahead there. That's some strategy right there.
Modern
Fucking
problems require modern solutions.
strategies that they peaked out their strategy at 100.
Is baseball a version of cricket? Hell no. God, no.
No.
Baseball and cricket are very different.
I learned about cricket from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Because they went around smashing people with a cricket bat.
Well, no, you know, he like Raphael, like you meet Casey Jones in it. Like, do you remember?
Of course.
He's like, cricket, you play crumpet with the cricket. And he hits Raphael. He's like, that's 2 points. Have you seen that one before?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The live action turtles, not the cartoon ones.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Brandon, we are square on what you've documented in public. Now I got to start working on the rest of it.
That's where are we?
Yeah, are voxels as popular as Top Gear says they are?
Okay, so voxel, look, yes, but we're talking about brand differences here, okay? Because technically, it's the same company that owns.
You just said cunt almost. Like it's the same cunt. They slap different badges on it.
Effectively, but basically, so voxel, Holden, and I want to say Chevrolet.
Like William Holden, like you holding out on me.
Kinda, yeah.
You got some way. You know what I'm talking about? Little.
Basically, voxels and certain Chevy models were imported here and other things under General Motors. They were rebranded as Holden, so we had a lion figure on it, and they're one of the major brands that were the ones that went around in the V8 supercars.
Okay.
Holden these nuts, yeah. Anyway,
nuts. Got him.
I had to give him that one. I had to. But yeah, and the other one obviously is Ford. So we've always had Ford. It is what it is.
Do you guys like Ford over there?
My general question when someone shows me a Ford is what sort of sneakers they gave you in the trunk.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Oh yeah, I was a Holden fan through and through until they pulled out of the market. So, yeah, very, very, very pissed off about that. But yeah. So look, Voxel, yes
you
and
know
no.
why Voxels have trailer hitches on everything? Actually, it doesn't work because I don't know if it's true. But I always make this comment about Dodges. You know why Dodges? You know the brand Dodge.
Yeah.
You know why they have trailer hitches on everything?
Easy to tow.
So you can haul around your spare transmissions.
That was good. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I was about to say Voxel, but I'm like, Jeremy Clark says his Voxel's really good, so I can't really go on them.
Oh, look, the ones that Top Gear reviewed, the Club Sport and the Marlou. Yeah. Oh my god, my dad had a Club Sport. Absolutely adored that car. If I get it, the Marlou. I mean, you guys probably don't have Utes. I mean, you've got pickup
do. They're
trucks.
called
They're
El
a different breed.
Caminos.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, they're not really common anymore. But like, you know what the El Camino is?
I'll have a look.
Hold on, I'll bring it up. We used to have them, but they're not really like here.
Oh yeah, I suppose that's close. That's
yeah, but they don't
close.
make it. They haven't made them in decades. Like people were like, these are kind of like not the. Oh yeah, yeah. There aren't a ton of these anymore. Like you don't buy new ones.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look, that's fairly similar.
Ooh, jeez.
But yeah, there's a reason our country we needed the Utes. Let's put it that way. So
he needed the Utes.
Oh yeah.
Well, what was like? Is there some sort of like war I'm not aware of, or what? Like you guys like couldn't like we don't have enough trucks and cars, so we need to like combine.
Oh no, it's just because that like you could use a Ute as a saloon car. You put the kids in the back, you put the dog in the back, you drive to church on a Sunday in it, sort of thing.
Oh.
But
the wife dropped in yell at me. What's our count at? Hey, I got the 4 done. The 4 you documented here. I got to work on the rest. Whew. Well, no, but you made it sound like people really needed it, and it's like,
oh, we did. Because
hold on, guys, I need to take this.
There we go. Yeah, no, we definitely needed the Utes because everything was, I mean, for the last, 40, 50 odd years, a lot of it was all saloon car. How do I... Ute. So it's spelled UTE. It's short for utility vehicle. Did GM destroy Australia car companies like it did Saab, Opel, and Holden? Yeah. So GM basically killed off Holden here in Australia. That's what really gave me the shits. They tried to bring it back slightly, but Australians lost a war against the emus. Yes, we lost the war against the emus. It was 2 guys, 2 machine guns, 20,000 emus. What did they think was going to happen? Lorna Clips just posted your verdict reaction today. Oh, that's hilarious. See the prosecution yesterday. Footy time. No, well, I mean, it's 4 a.m. So, I mean, look, there's probably someone somewhere in Melbourne that's decided that that'd be a good time to play some footy. But, yeah, machine guns. Hang on. Where are we? The Emu War. Just double check what the models were. Ute is from my cousin Vinny when he says youths. Didn't actually think about that. Yeah, CG, I believe he is. But let's face it, if a lawyer can't do that, they're not worth their salt. So what they have? They had 2 Lewis guns from the First World War, the light machine guns. Come on now, say Melbourne properly, Fed. I am saying it properly. I live here. I know exactly how.
I am back. All right. Back to the Sean show. Yeah. Nobody cares about Melbourne.
And no,
Mr. Squiggles.
We didn't. Yeah. We've been going back and forth about this.
And then Bren for $9.99. Also, Mr. Squiggles, thank you for your super chat as well. I appreciate the support. Bren, I appreciate your support as well. Laundry Clips just posted your reaction from today. Fire. I'm kind of curious to see what this is.
Go on. You're going to have to.
Yeah. All right. Videos. Matthew Moore verdict rate. Oh, 5 minutes ago. Okay, hold on. All right. I gotta grab another. Hold on. I gotta grab a road pop. We need a couple more. Gotta get ready. Oh, because I gotta start working on that dent.
Brandon, I think you broke him. Oh. Really. Also, if I know it sounds stupid, but given that there's given that there's plenty of people here sitting here in chat, if any of you've got any ideas for sound effects that I need to have, because at some stage I am actually going to have a sound off war with Runkle and Rob. So let's go. Is making the world a better place. Yep, one lawyer at a time. Tripped over the Wi-Fi. Quite possibly. Pesky birds are just too good. Yeah, well, I mean, they were. I mean, have you? I'm sure I've shown Sean photos of like emus and cassowaries and that sort of thing, and how scary as shit they are. So, yes, he is very fun. All right, hang on. No one tell him. I'm going to put one of the voices on for when he comes back.
Okay. So I only have 1 beer left. So we're going to have to make that work. Oh, no. Lesko owns me now.
What was the name of the birds with the horns? That was cassowaries.
So yeah, apparently the stadium in Melbourne is beautiful, but the rules are lost on me.
Yeah, the MCG is quite a beautiful thing to behold.
Is this your saw LARP?
I gave him a straight face.
Wait, why is this not? Oh, hold on. Why is this not working? High current. There we go.
Oh, Lochnev Livik, you think, what, you mean this one? Yeah, no, I've got that for when I go off on a massive rant and I start saying things.
All right, so here we go, I guess. God's going to be cringe.
This will be good.
Juror number 2, have you reached your verdict, sir? All right, would you please hand them to...
Jeez, did the
one of
judge
my
just
staff
run in or
members?
something? He was Like we breathing really hard.
interrupted
Marathon training, or he ran all the way.
Where the fuck did she just come from?
So that's the attorney. Her name's Diane Menashe. That's Matthew Moore.
Okay.
Okay, I'm all right, guys. You know, positive vibes here. He needs them. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Well, Brandon, he wasn't ready for it.
We'll
Let's
now
be
announce
honest.
the verdicts. Verdict on count 1. We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, find the defendant Matthew L. Moore not guilty of murder as he stands charged in count 1 of
Booyah!
the indictment dated the 26th of August, 2022, signed by all 12 members of the panel. Verdict on count 2. We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, find the defendant Matthew L. Moore not guilty of murder as he
Boom,
stands charged
son!
in count 2
That's
of the
right!
indictment
That's how you do it,
dated,
Matt.
26 August 2022, and signed in ink by all 12 members of the panel. Verdict on count 3. We, the jury, being duly impaneled and sworn, find the defendant Matthew Moore not guilty of
That's
felony
how it's
for
done,
assault as he
baby.
stands
That's
charged
how
in
it's
count 3 of
done.
the indictment
Fucking stack
dated,
those dubs.
August 26, 2022, signed by all 12 members of the panel.
That's right, Diane. Get it, girl.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Get it, girl. Get it,
personally
girl.
enough, express my appreciation for the time and the attention you have given to this court during the course of this trial. This is one of the longer trials.
Long
that
Cook must be fucking melted
occur,
down.
And you all were willing to
They
give
were.
time
They were melting
and
down.
absolute attention to this.
They were not happy.
And you certainly received the thanks not only of
Why
this
were they
court,
so
but the community
pro-prosecution in
as
this?
well.
Because most people are
As I said
pro-prosecution.
earlier, and I
Really?
state it again,
Most people
This
are.
is a
your
sham.
participation has strengthened and fully served our institution of justice in this county and everywhere else for that matter. So we have now concluded your service to the court in this matter. I will, now I guess number one, I'm going to share with you, you are released from your admonition.
Mhm.
So now you may speak to anyone
Well.
that you wish about this matter. You may review anything that's been going on. It's entirely
We'll talk
your
about this.
prerogative. I will now discharge you, and you can go back to the jury room. I will tell you that I would like to go back and speak to you privately if you're willing to do that. In other
Squiggles,
words,
don't
if you
talk
wish to
about my
leave,
mods like
you're
that.
certainly entitled to do that. If you'd like to go back when I concluded my business here, I'll briefly go back and speak to you, share some moments with you, and then certainly you can go on your way. So it's up to you, but I'll have you go back to your jury room now, and we'll proceed with a few things in here. and then I'll go back to our
100%,
court.
Bren.
Thank you.
Oh, I bet they're melting down. You'll hear the rees from Canada. Yeah, just like, thanks, guys. Thanks for not putting me in jail forever. Man, I'd be mailing, like, every Christmas, I'd mail the fucking prosecutor's office a box of fucking USB cables if I was him. I would be such a fucking asshole if I was Matthew Moore. Just a fucking dick. Because that's what they accuse the murder weapon of being.
Yeah.
Mr. Moore, I think from day one, everyone's wanted justice for your wife, Emily. And I've heard that phrase a lot, and I think everyone truly desires that. But I think the jury has also said justice for Emily is not injustice for you. And they reaffirm that. I will just formally say I am terminating the bond previously set in this case, and you will be discharged and you are free to go. We'll do that. We have an entry that we'll prepare immediately to cause that to happen. All right. Anything else from the state? Anything else from council? I'm going to ask them if they would be willing to speak to council. That's really one of the main things I'm going to be doing. So if any of you would like to do that, I will come back out here. And
so we can cover the rest later, but yeah. Hayden had to back out for a minute. Okay. Daniel asking, what was he accused of? He was accused of murdering his wife and hanging her body in the woods behind their house for a couple of months in 2020. And they went to trial and he walked.
Hey, Sean, it's Santo.
Sorry, guys, I had to take care of that. No, I think Lon so he's accused of that and he got acquitted of all the accounts. When Hayden comes back, I'll explain the whole people being pro-prosecution, but I explained it yesterday pretty good. They claim he staged a suicide. A-Dubs, I hope it definitely writes a book about how he definitely didn't kill his wife. He might. Well, Matthew, I haven't restocked booze in a couple of months, so I ran out. Oh, crap. Another call. I got to take this.
Ruh-roh. Sorry about that. What do we got? Some of these chats are hilarious. At home smoking a fatty growing his base beard. Quite possibly. If he did it, the state did a terrible job proving it. Yeah, and look, at the end of the day, that is what the onus is on. The onus is on the state. So, if they're not able to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt, then they haven't done their jobs. Staged suicide. Yeah, well. Killer free to kill again. Thrash prosecution. He told the cops, oh, she was depressed, maybe hung herself. How would he even guess that when she was missing? Well, I mean, look, just playing devil's advocate, there is a possibility that maybe she'd mentioned something along those lines in the past, whether it was related or unrelated. You know, coincidences do happen. I don't personally believe in them, but obviously there was enough there that the jury members decided that there was reasonable doubt. Read a page from the Gospel of Matthew Harris. Why the fuck would I do that? I got my own gospel that I read from. That bores everyone to tears from Laws of the Land. It seemed like suicide from what I watched on your channel with the forensic guy. Yeah. Does it read page 13? Oh, I can't believe I'm going to do this. I'm not going to read it out, but I will read it and see whether or not I can shock myself. Even prove it was not suicide, couldn't tie him to the scene in any way. Oh, there you go. Women contemplate aftermath and thus don't normally suicide themselves in messy ways, typically. It's horrible that we know so much about it as well. Like, yeah. Well, you get the point I'm trying to make. How is it that I have 500 emails and yet can't find the one that I want? Hey, friends, I can't tell if you're just being terrible or if that's legitimately based on statistics. Either way, that's terrible.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We're back now. We're back. Prosecution couldn't stop taking L's. Yeah. Also, did you know this about me and my porn bots that I have mods? I made them mods on my channel.
I did see that. Yes, I just used that to make sure that I could remove them.
Yeah, Mr. Squiggles, you better watch out. You better not give my mods too much of a trouble here. Bremer says a killer free to kill again. I don't know. I mean, if he was, then they fucked up.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was their job to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he did it. They didn't do that, so
yes, there will be a liquor run this weekend. There might be a liquor run this afternoon if I sober up, or I might order some liquor because I can do that now.
Don't you just love that you can do that now?
Yeah, well, that's the one nice thing about COVID. It took that for that to happen here. Before, you couldn't do that here. Women contemplate suicide and thus normally don't suicide themselves in messy ways typically. Yeah, but women also do it in weird ways. Like typically they don't shoot themselves in the head, they shoot themselves in the chest. They have different kinds of ways to kill themselves.
Yeah, I was just saying to the chat, it's quite disturbing that we know that much about it, to be honest.
Well, somebody's got to do the stats.
True.
But yeah, that was the verdict this morning. It was interesting. Very good verdict, though.
I take it based on the what do you call it? Based on the information that was available, that they came to the right decision. Then,
yeah, I think so. It was the prosecution did not have a very good case, but I also understand from the aspect of there was a murder. They think they can't just leave a dead body go if they think somebody murdered it, and they had enough, but it was like in that gray area. But that's where the trials are. The trials are in the gray area.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was weird. But yeah, I was happy with it. And this attorney is the same one who earlier this year when I covered it, this doctor was accused of murdering his patients with fentanyl, and they accused him of murdering like 25 people. And he got acquitted of all charges. So,
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike, I was talking about the forest in Japan where people self-delete. Yeah. Yeah, that's a crazy place. You know what he's talking about?
No, what's that? Where people
called the suicide forest, yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
This has got Logan Paul in deep shit because people were so mad about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he went through there and he filmed somebody hanging from a tree.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Yep, for you weebs out there, it's called the Akogihara, I think. It's the blue tree meadow, known as the Sea of Trees. It's on Mount Fuji over at Honshu. And it's yes, it's become people commit suicide there, and it's gaining a reputation as one of the most world's used suicide sites. Yeah, he got caught. And he filmed a body. So,
Yeah, I can kind of understand why they're upset with him.
yeah, where's the image? It is kind of fucked up. But yeah, like it was on film, and he's like, "What?" And the person was dead, and everybody's like, "What? No way." Yeah, and he's like, "Many apologies to Japan. So sorry."
Yeah, because that's gonna do it.
Yeah. Oh God, this is a good picture of it. This is a good picture of that body. Shorty got a. Yeah, here's a picture of the body. There's a picture of the body right there, hanging.
Huh.
And it's like just barely off the ground. She's like, "Sup?" But yeah, he was filming it and shit, and yeah, they got all mad. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like it might have been justified in that instance.
Well, hey, you know what? What is he supposed to do?
He could have not released the footage.
Why not?
Respect for the family.
How does he know the person has a family? So
Okay, inherent human dignity.
it's Logan Paul, bro. You that ship sailed a long time ago.
Oh, was it Logan Paul? Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I was only Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
That Logan Paul, not the other, not the good Logan Paul.
Yeah,
There's not like a Logan Paul running around in Nebraska who's like, everybody thinks I'm an asshole.
I do have to feel sorry for the odd occasion where people get mistaken for other people, and they get hammered over it.
Yeah, like there's
I mean,
some
like
guy.
that.
There's some guy in New Mexico named Nick Ricada. He's like, why do people keep calling me a Jew?
Oh no! Look, I was thinking about Dr. Spiegel. To be honest, I feel so sorry for that other doctor.
Yeah, you ruined my career as an expert.
Oh yeah, that guy's never going to be able to.
Hold on, with the guy going,
yeah,
and somebody's like, you should. That's not nice to him. I'm like, he knows he has it, and he put himself out there. It's like if you go to the store and like a lady's got a mustache, but it's like a real mustache, and she doesn't trim it or shave it. It's like it's out there, man. I'm allowed to look at it.
yeah. Look, I'm sorry. I personally feel that was put on. I'll be honest. I don't think that was all legitimately, just like a tick or whatever you want to call it.
Stabby is saying that you look like the guitar guy in YouTube. I'm not awake enough to remember his name.
KMAC 2021.
No, Stabby McStab, but I put him on screen.
Oh yeah, no. I'm reading. So there's another tweet. There's another chat from Stabby.
Oh, KMAC 2021. Oh, we're gonna have to Google this guy.
Yeah. Well, if I've got a doppelganger out there. 2021.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
There's enough there that I won't take it as an insult.
You might, yeah. You guys, you know, your dad may have. Did your dad go overseas a lot, Hayden?
No.
That you know of.
Yeah, well, that's true.
And your dad may have been delivering the mail to somebody in America. Oh. It's from Ireland, I think. Oh, you might have an Irish cousin, an Irish half brother.
So. Yeah, look, it's altogether possible. I really don't know. I don't know what.
Your dad's sowing some oats, man.
Oh, someone has to.
Yeah. Knock knock, it's the mailman.
Hang on, where are we?
Can I Can you show us? I don't know if I can show Hayden's dad doing the hippity dippity, but yeah, I'll show K-Mac.
Maybe just try and pick at least one of the ones that
yes,
not quite so crazy.
You're like, da. You know, some American guy showing you canoodling an Irish lass. He's canoodling an Irish Sheila. Okay, so here we go. Here's K-Mac 2021. I can see it. I can see it here. Oh my God, did he really do? What? Oh my God, look at that.
The neck beard.
Dude.
Now I need to...
You're so self-conscious now?
A little bit, yeah.
So
I feel like I need to go shave. All right, hang on.
Oh my gosh.
I finally found my copy
Oh
of
no,
it.
now everybody's going to see I watch it like administrative results and shit. Everybody's seen what I watch. Although that guy's he's base as fuck. I love his channel. So, yeah, but Hayden, my God, dude. You might need to send this guy an ancestry test. You're like, Dad, when did you go to Ireland? I know.
Well, given that my heritage is Scottish.
There you go.
You know, I suppose
That's
there's a
you.
possibility.
Stop lying. Why you always lying?
Oh shit! No, I can't
oh my
see
God,
that
you're
well.
lying.
My wife keeps telling me that I'm tone deaf.
Well, your wife needs to know you got a half brother somewhere. Oh my God! Stop fucking lying. Yeah, you need to have your dad on. Like, we need to do an intervention. Like, your dad needs to spin on a Q-tip, and you need to spin on a Q-tip. And this kid needs to spin on a Q-tip. Needs to get sent in, man.
I feel like I would share more DNA with a banana than I would with that guy. Might steal my girl. I'm fairly confident I'm safe in that regard, CG, honestly. I'll be perfectly honest.
I was going to make a joke, but I'm not going to say it.
Probably for the best.
Oh. I don't know, man. That's pretty damn close. That is close. Man, like, how old are you, Hayden?
31.
Okay, you're only... Oh, damn, you're a baby. 37. But no, that looks like you 10 years ago, almost.
He does bear a striking resemblance to my uncle. I'll be perfectly honest, at that age. So...
Yeah, why a banana? Somebody's like, your dad's banana?
No, because...
Ooh, that's a good one.
Humans share a ridiculous amount of DNA with a banana. It's like, I think there's only like 3 or 4% difference that would hang on, I don't want to be a dick about this. Let me double check this.
So why the minions like bananas? Banana.
Human DNA.
Oh, we share about 40 to 60% of the DNA. Wow.
Yeah. 60%
we're,
of our genes.
We're bananas. It's like when I eat bananas, that's cannibalism.
We are 60% banana. We're 60% banana. So. Baby bro. Yeah, probably not. There's 1,000 jokes I want to make right now. Please don't.
Better than
Gotta go back through the chat. What'd you say?
Better than Kurt jokes. Better than Kurt jokes. So I'm sure these jokes would be more tasteful than those.
I'm trying to remember because somebody's
saying you're part eggplant. It's beer time. I'm still having beer.
Hey, I'll take that. I'm happy to be classed as an eggplant. That's fine. Because when you were taking your phone call, someone suggested to me to read Unbreaded, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I do my own version. But I've just actually gone because someone actually did send me the whole manifesto, and someone said that I needed to read a particular page, and I said I wasn't going to read it out loud, but now I'm trying to remember which page it was.
Page 13.
Page 13. So why is 13 so...
don't know, but I'll read page 13. Where is it? Damn it, I had it before and I lost it.
Page 13 is the only page.
Well, it's 1352. You don't get that. Sorry, that's over your head.
No, all good. Well, I mean, I'm looking at page 13 of the actual manifesto. Wait, am I? What?
Wow, that's like a carpet bomb of N-words.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a B-52 raid in Vietnam, just like plowing out the jungle. Just boom, 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 boom.
That's like how quickly can you get the word binger out your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nick does the PDF page, does he? Oh, okay, so it's the wrong page. All right. So I was looking one page up.
Well, what page were you looking at?
The one that's actually listed as page 13, but is page 14 of the PDF.
Okay, so I mean page 13 of the PDF. All right.
Which is page 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still a carpet bomb.
It's still the same thing, yeah. Yeah. So bingers should be enraged that bingers are bingers. I'm not sure how that. I don't know that requires a level of self-awareness I don't think most people can have.
No. Binger, a binger of the past. Binger, a binger.
Yeah. Although I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple times in this where he says things. He's like, "Don't be a tent, be a rock," and I'm like, I kind of get that. You know, be strong and like don't be movable. I'm like, no, there's some times where he says shit, and I'm like, if it wasn't everything else he said, I'd be like, right on.
No, okay. To point out how tired we lawyers can get, I had meme copian stream going on in the background before I did my stream last night.
Yeah, here we go. Sorry, he says, keep a strong mind, solid line, like a motherfucking rock, binger, like a motherfucking boulder, binger. Don't be a tent, binger. Be a bunker. You know, don't stand out like some weak, delicate, flamboyant distraction. Don't be a tent. Be tentative. Be something that cannot be entered. Be something that cannot be moved or removed. Don't sway. That's actually kind of like, aside from dumping all the N-words out of it, that's pretty good. Don't be a tent, be a bunker. I like that.
I would actually be interested to read his actual dissertation. Like the one where he isn't quite so unhinged.
Yeah, somebody said he's mostly based. There are pages where he is right. Yes, there are some pages where I'm like, I don't know what to say, man. Like, it's pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of base stuff buried in between the pages. There's a lot to ponder. Like, it's like reading Ted Kaczynski. If you ponder about what he talks about, you're like, there's some good points mixed in with the insanity. He'll be released. He's schizo, but they'll release him. At some point, he'll get released. So,
a woman who offers to make your toes curl to help her career would just as quickly make someone else's toes curl, and is probably offering that service to plenty of men.
No lies detected.
Well, here's the thing.
What?
I don't want to draw this analogy, but that also sounds like something that could have come out of Andrew Tate's mouth as well.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. Some chick who will do all that will sell you out. Like, we'll do it for other people. That's not wrong. I mean, real talk. That's not wrong at all. I mean, at least how I see it.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I would be legitimately interested to actually read his actual dissertation and see what changed between the manifesto and his dissertation, because that's there's a page where he talks about Mia Malkova. He knows what he's talking about. Okay. Tate was also correct on some things. A clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he's wrong. Yeah, he says Mia Malkova's opinions are more relevant than anyone in professional sports. At least she has to use her mind to get people to pay attention, unlike brutes who just play with balls. Mia Malkova does more on camera than any actress the world gives unreasonable amounts of respect to. This is... If there were an immortal sex goddess who explored the planet in human form and decided to visit today as disguised as a human, she might call herself Mia Malkova. Mia Malkova is more impressive than any of the crackers at the Oscars. They all suck dick to get there. Somehow you still respect her. Somehow, despite what she does, the attention is still on her, and she's still full of dignity and charisma. Somehow she's still tolerable, even though she doesn't get seen as a full person, and people are hypnotized by areas of her body. I remember the one I read this for Farron, and I read it like I was reading an instruction manual. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He uses Mia Malkova like 15 times in this. So, yeah, he does. He uses her all over, but they're not. Yeah, like Stabby said, real talk. This is like the red table talk. This is the real red table talk.
For me, this is the 5 a.m. slightly tipsy, real truth.
Wrestler John saying, keep him in jail so he has more time to write. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, like I said though, there's a lot of parts where he's talking and I'm like, ooh. No lies detected, man.
Okay.
Tate's a pussy because like I never heard of him boxing before. But like he's got like when he takes pictures of himself, he's got like airsoft guns hanging up in his like little thing behind him.
Yeah, it's like how is that supposed to be masculine?
Yeah.
Like you're in America, dude. If you want to look masculine, put a fucking real weapon.
He's in Eastern Europe. He's in Romania.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He was over there for the whole. Yeah, gotcha. Because I was sitting there trying to work out.
So
what
he can do the human trafficking. Yeah, no, he's from America.
Yeah, but because he's got that weird ass British hybrid accent as well, like that threw me for a loop when I first heard him talk for an extensive period.
I've never seen him fight though, so like I've never like he says he was a boxer, but I never heard of him fighting. Is that delivery? Well, it was delivery a couple days ago, but yes. Oh.
All right, it's 5 a.m. I think I'm gonna have to pull the plug.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stop too, so I can get ready for tonight.
Yep.
So yeah, guys, tonight I will be on the Non Sequitur show. We're talking about sovereign citizens, as long as I sober up. So, all right, guys. So yeah, that's it. There's not a whole lot to this Trump warrant. It's just he's a bad guy. Although we're not really sure how bad of a bad guy he is. But you got to trust the FBI. So, Hayden, thanks again for stopping by.
Yeah,
I always
worries,
appreciate
anytime.
it. Guys, give them a like and subscribe. The Law Patrol's great. They do God's work over there. You know, he's
Yes,
like
please do.
he's like the UNICEF. Sorry. He's like the UNICEF of Law Tube.
I'm actually very close to hitting the 3,200 mark. So yeah, I think I'm only about 18, 20 people away.
Help him out, guys. Help him the fuck out and get over the hump. Get him over the fucking hump. Hold on here. Let's see. Apparently, Ricada's on. He's on.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's on at 3. Okay. Well, yeah. I will. How do I do this thing to do? Okay. Do you know how to do this directing people shit?
I was trying to do it to you and I couldn't. I just asked everyone to go over.
You're like, nar. Like I don't do that. Let me try here.
Nah. Yeah, nah.
Let me try here. All right, let's try this. videos. Oh no, I need a content. Let's see if we can boomer this out. Content live content. Show more, maybe.
Create a live stream, edit customization under customization for the
Customization.
link, there should be-
Okay. All right.
there
Let's
should
see
be,
here. Redirect.
yeah.
Add. Yes. Your
Yep.
video's other channel.
So I think you got to type in the channel name.
KIETA law. I just type in the name of the fucking video. There we go.
I think you got to.
Yeah. No.
in
It works. It works.
It worked?
Yeah.
Oh well. There you
All
go.
right, guys. So I'm going to redirect you over there if you guys want to see him talk to Lucas Gerhardt, guy who got really fucked by the system.
That was not. I was not a happy chappy when I heard about that.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Thankfully, he kind of won at the end of this, and hopefully that bitch who set him up, she pays, somehow. All right, guys. Oh, sorry. We're not. What? Redirect. Your videos, other channels. REK.
Nick might not have it set up on his end for you to redirect to him.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, fine. Go see Nick over on Ricada Law, guys. He's got something set up with Lucas. You know how to find him. You don't need me to tell you. Yes, the non sequitur show. I'll put a link up tonight in a minute. Give me a minute, Brandon. I'll work that out. So, oh, he's got to be live is the problem. Well, yeah, he's never on live. So,
he's late. Of course he is.
Yeah, yeah, he's late. He's he's always behind. Oh yeah, he is not on time and of questionable sexual orientation. Joe is live.
Yeah, he was. I mean, there's so many letters in the alphabet now. Can we just create an entirely new gender for Nick?
Sure. Sounds good. Get a walk into the beer store. Well, the beer store's coming to me. If Joe can figure it out, so can you. Yeah, but if it's not live, I don't think I can do it. All right, guys. Well, Joe is live now. I don't give a shit about Joe. I was gonna say go see Lucas Gerhardt. So I don't give a fuck about Joe right now. I like Joe. I love Joe.
Joe's just doing the same thing we just did.
Yes,
exactly. He was going through the affidavit. You're not
He's
going to
also
get any more information out of him.
Yeah, and Joe's about to wind down for Shabbos because it's almost sundown.
Oh, there you go.
It's almost sundown on Friday, so he's got to stop. Yes, per the rules.
The rules? Yeah, fair enough.
No, he's got rules.
No, I know. I hadn't heard it referred to. Anyway, doesn't matter.
All right. Well, anyways, guys, have a great night. Thanks again, Hayden. Always appreciate
Always
it.
happy to.
And then remember, until next time, guys, just because you did it does not mean you're guilty. Especially Matthew Moore. Dude, I hope he's smoking a fucking fatty right now and getting just drunk and playing with strippers and shit.
He's probably spending his first night just laying on a bed that doesn't feel lumpy or hard.
Oh, I bet that too. I bet that too. So, all right, guys. Good night. And I'll put the link up for where I'm at later tonight up soon.